that's a lot of information that
Bro,
that I just learned
bro,
about.
it's a lot going on right now, man. It's a lot going on right now, yo. Salute to y'all, man. We are back Wednesday nights. Rockabash is back with us. What up, Rockabash? Where you been?
Oh, where I've been, let's see, uh, working longer shifts,
Right,
working a side job, pretty much taking care of some loose ends on the family, and uh, you know what I'm talking about. So I had to drop
yeah,
everything for that,
yeah.
and
I understand.
yeah, so for me, it was for me to recharge, and uh, I feel like I feel like I'm returning to a long break, like a long break during the
Right.
school year, and you coming back for the second semester, and like so much,
Mhm.
so many assignments that's piled up, and you don't know what to uh, what to go over first. So uh, so I'm coming in kind of
Right.
green, as far as like what's happening in hip hop right now.
Salute, Ray. Salute, Justin. Saying what up? Yeah, I want to start with two before we get into the Jay Z epic weekend at Yankee Stadium. I want to start with two things right now because the first one is music, and the second one gonna be baseball related. They just had the All Star game last night in Philly, and I didn't like what transpired with the home run derby and the winner. So I'm gonna talk about that. But this, I want to talk about this right now because apparently, there was a post made a couple of days ago by if you all follow 92 Bricks. He has like a hip hop page on Instagram, and he posts like a lot of West Coast music and unreleased stuff. He made a post a couple days ago, supposedly saying that Chad Hugo from the Neptunes never produced with Pharrell the Clips Hell Hath No Fury album. This is an album that's about to be 20. We celebrating 20 years this year. I believe it's September. This came out in 2006. It's 20 years this year. Supposedly, the post was saying that Chad Hugo never produced the album with Pharrell. It was all Pharrell that produced that album, right? In the comments, there's Pusha T saying in the comments that the post is accurate that Chad Hugo never produced that album with Pharrell. So apparently the Neptunes been having issues for the last 20 years, and we just finding out about it now. That's news to me because I bought that album from FYE on when it came out the same day, and in the album credits it says the Neptunes. So this is news to me that Pharrell produced this album allegedly by himself without Chad Hugo input. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I actually DM'd Pusha T to find out. Now he hasn't responded yet, but I'm gonna show you the DM that I sent him because I want to know, just as a fan, if this is true or not. Because to me, when you hear that album, it sounds like the Neptunes. To me, and I always said the Health After No Fury had a more grittier sound to that album compared to Lord Willing. I love Lord Willing, but this has always been my favorite Clips album of all time. I think it's a masterpiece. There's no skippable tracks on this album. You know what I'm saying? This is an album that had Mr. Me Too. You had the Wamp Wamp joint with a Slim Thug. You had Hello New World, one of my favorite songs on there. Nightmares with Bilal. And apparently, as the post says, and Pusha T was in the comments, he's saying that Chad Hugo never produced this album with Pharrell. It was all Pharrell beats. So this is news to me, and I'm pretty sure it's news to a lot of other people. So what do you think about that?
Well, first of all, I think it's curious why bring this up when it's so close to the 20th anniversary of He'll Have No Fury. To go out of your way to say that, it gives the impression that you're trying to slight Chad Hugo, like you're trying to um, minimize the contributions of Chad Hugo. I want to know, what does Chad Hugo have to say after learning uh, about these comments? Because I find it curious that, since the Clips have reunited with Pharrell, they have been, uh, you know, they've been, you know, one and the same. Like they agree on everything that
Right.
Pharrell says, but it just seems it just seems like it's agenda driven. You know, I I
Um,
I I, I would want to hear from Chad Hugo. Because this could easily be verified. I would think. This could be verified just from the work orders from whatever studio they recorded the album at. This
mhm.
could be verified from the collaborators that were around at that time. So for me, it's kind of uh, it's like to be determined at this point.
What's up,
Listen,
man?
I didn't. There was people salute. There was people saying in the comments that they saw Pusha T's comment. I didn't see it. I have yet to see it. But a lot of people were sitting me up saying Pusha T is in the comments. He's claiming that Pharrell produced the whole album by himself. I still don't believe that. I still don't believe it, because when you hear the Neptunes progression from not even I don't even would say Super Thug before that, because Teddy Riley was the one that discovered them. When you hear them way back on 1992, there was a song called Rump Shaker by Rex and Effect. It was the summer anthem that summer. Pharrell wrote Teddy Riley's rap. He wrote his part for that rap. Teddy Riley, he from Harlem. He moved to Virginia. He stayed down there. He discovered the Neptunes. All the credit goes to him. They worked on Blackstreet's second album, Another Level, which is also celebrating 30 years this year. That's the album with No Diggity. Classic album. They worked on that with Teddy Riley. Okay, so when you can hear the progression every year from the Neptunes. When you go to Super Thug, from Norvy's debut album, solo album in '98, and you hear the sound progressing. The Khalees first album, the Clips, Lord Willing, everything that they kept doing, it was a progression, but it was still their sound, right? When you hear this album, it sounds more gritty, sounds more street from Lord Willing. That don't sound like Pharrell, just Pharrell doing that. That sounds like it's the Neptunes, Chad and Hugh and Pharrell, and then they continued on to make many hits with different artists like Justin Timberlake and Maya and so many others. Salute, Ray.
Salute, fellas.
You know what I'm
Salute,
saying?
salute.
But I don't. I'm not as a hip hop fan, as a fan of music in general. I am not about to change that narrative around because some page said, "Oh, well, Pharrell did all the beats and here's the proof because Pusha T said that." We're not changing that narrative on Chad Hugo. Chad Hugo is a part of the Neptunes. He always will be a part of the Neptunes. So I'm not changing that narrative. I want to hear it from Pharrell himself. And I didn't DM Pharrell, but I DM'd Pusha T. So I'm still waiting for that response if he's gonna respond. So what I like, Ray, what do you think about this album, and do you feel like Chad Hugo had no part or input in this album?
See, that's to be honest with you, man. That whole thing just confused me. Period. You get what I'm saying? It's like one of them things that, like Rock said, it feels that it's we call that it's convenient. Uh, coincidentally, because it's the 20th anniversary, right, coming up. So it's like, let me ask y'all a question, honestly. This is no disrespect to the Clips, Chad, and none of that. But let me ask y'all a question, right? Then again, you know what? This is what I was about to ask, but you know what? I take that back. This is what I was about to ask. we'll be talking about the 20th anniversary of Hell Have No Fury. I was going to say, what would we talk about it if we didn't hear about this thing about Chad? But at the same time, even if they didn't mention Chad, now that as I'm thinking, we still would celebrate it, especially the impact they gave us last year.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then on top of that, we're in the era of anniversaries. We in another golden era of anniversaries. We listen, Yankee Stadium, that's anniversary of the year right now. Let's keep it 100. Reasonable Doubt is anniversary of the year.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm an It Was Written fan. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just saying it because of the rollout. Now, mind you, we don't know. Listen, we don't know what Nas got up his sleeve. Not saying he needs to, because I still like It Was Written a little better.
Right.
I'm not saying by a landslide, because and somebody said on one of these platforms about you know what? Let me stick to the subject. I
want to get to that. I want to get to that after this, but I want, like, we was gonna celebrate the anniversary for this album anyway, because it's a classic album to me. This is my favorite Clips album of all time, right? But the news just coming out and people saying that, oh, well, it has to be official because Pusha T's in the comments and he's saying that Chad never produced on the album with Pharrell. It don't mean that is true. I want to hear it from Pharrell's mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I did DM Pusha T because I want to see, being that he had time to comment on a post, I want to see if he's going to answer my DM. So I did DM him because I want to know. I want to hear what he has to say about it.
You DM Pusha?
Yes, I didn't push it. I'm gonna show you.
Bro, you ain't had to do all that, bro. I could just call him. You ain't got to do all that. I could just call him. I just can't find my trap phone, but.
Yo, this dude is funny.
I can't find my shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you what I asked him, because I want to know for sure if this is true or not.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going off of what he's saying. He could be saying shit to change the narrative.
Right. Word. Rock, what up, bro?
Yo, what up, my guy?
What's going on?
You're good to be back.
Word. That's what's up.
Man.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
man. This is that's a classic. That is a classic though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the MySpace era too. That's gonna be kind of reminiscent. Like when the album was out, you know what I'm saying? I would check it out on MySpace. Like far as like the rollout part, I was going on MySpace checking out the previews of the music. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Good times.
Yeah, man.
Good times.
Yep. This is what I said. This is what I said sent Pusha T.
okay.
This is what I said. I was like, huh? Can you all see it?
Yeah, a little bit, a little.
I said, hey Pusha, is it true that Chad Hugo never produced on Hell Hath No Fury? I was under the assumption he did it with Pharrell. So I'm currently waiting for a response. If he even sees the post, he might not see it at all. But if he should,
you never know. You never know.
That's why I did it. You never know.
You never know. And on some real shit, yo, I don't see him fronting on that because you didn't ask on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You asked like, you know what I'm saying? It was approached respectfully too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no bullshit. It didn't sound thirsty, but
No.
it's just a reply. It's just a question of what's going on with it. It's a question of the subject. So I'm pretty sure he ain't the first and not the last. But if he catch it, I'm pretty sure he probably respond like, yeah, you never know, bro. You know what I mean?
I want to genuinely know. As a fan, I'm thinking the Neptune's been doing, everybody's hits for the last 20 years, and they saying that Chad never had a part in this album.
I mean, damn. You know what though? That sound like it kind of sound like what it sound like when they said Dre had nothing to do with some of the Death Row shit. It was Daz and all that shit. And you never know, Chad fucking around.
Quick was producing stuff on Doggy Style.
But he go crazy shit though, right? He go the crazy thing, right? And this is how some producers work. say for instance, right? Like when it came time to actually like recording with the clips, as far as like Pharrell, right?
Right.
Pharrell probably had everybody in the studio except Chad, right? But at the
Right.
same time, Chad fuck around and the records that they got, he fuck around and put his part in already, and then Pharrell probably just added to it and then recorded it with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
shit like that go down.
but the fact that if you have Pusha T to responding to a hip hop post and saying that Chad had nothing to do with the Hell Hath No Fury album, that's like he didn't produce nothing on it. But
You
it
know,
says
hey,
in the
listen,
album
it
credits
could have
produced
been
by the Neptunes.
it could have been though, because I mean that was like 2006. It wasn't like it was the era with like with Nori and like what when it was them two all the time. You get what I'm saying? So I mean,
Right,
at the time, we started seeing Pharrell by himself a little more anyway. You get what I'm saying? You think about it,
right,
like 2006 and the whole Baby Nate era and all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So like,
right.
it could be true. Now I think about it, it could be true. You get what I'm saying? And at the same time, they just probably imprinted Neptune. And at the same time, you never know. Chad might have something to do with something. You know what I'm saying? Just
And
not what Pharrell saw. You get what I'm saying?
and
So
if that's true, that means they've been having issues for the last 20 years. So what other stuff did we think they produced and it was all Pharrell instead? Even though it says
but,
produced
but
by the Neptunes.
but guess what? You know what that mean, right? Now, give it some time. Now you're gonna hear some shit that says it's produced by Chad. Look, produced by Chad. Uh, not Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that might be on the way. That might be on the way.
Bro,
But
that's crazy, bro. I don't I
Well,
whatever it is that they going through, I hope they squash that and figure it out. 'Cause I know there's a current lawsuit going on between Chad and Pharrell.
yeah, it's like a mill. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
But
that's kind of light for them.
here's another thing to consider.
Mm-hmm.
Pharrell may have started the drum programming. Now the clips may have been there in the studio to see Pharrell start the
Right.
beat, but for all we know, Chad Hugo could have been there for post production,
See,
maybe to
Right.
add, to add other instruments, maybe to add synths, maybe to add, some overdub.
mastery,
Yeah,
pride,
makes
pride, and
things
mastery.
exactly. So it seems like the clips they may not have been privy to what Chad was doing on Hell Hath No Fury, during those sessions. Like just because the clips didn't see Chad there doesn't mean that Chad wasn't involved at all.
There you go. There you go. Real talk.
That
You
well,
know what I mean?
I want clarification. I wish Pusha T would say that. Like, give us some clarification on, was there no input by Chad or was there some input, but most of the credit went to Pharrell because it
Nah,
says produced by the Neptunes.
you know what too? This was like 10 years ago, right? It goes these beat battles and shit. In New York and shit. Shit was fire, right? Shout out to my boy Malcolm Seth. That's who I went with. He started winning anyway. One of the judges is producer. He's a producer engineer. I forgot his name, but he was the one for Murder Inc. Right?
Right.
So he was like, he's like, yo, Irvin, send me shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make sure all my shit is ready. Because they record early, whatever, and I do my shit late. So it's like I be sleeping in the morning, and then during a late night, whatever, he's in the studio with whoever, not Murder Inc., but as far as whoever involved with the mastery, it's mainly him, and then he might have somebody else, but it's him that does the mastery. So he's not
Right.
in the studio when Irvin was actually recording Jada and all of them. You get what I'm saying? But he still was a part of the production, and he did the mastery, the engineering, all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So he was in the studio at the same time with them. So that could be the case with Chad. You get what I'm saying? And I forgot his name, but he was he was with Murder Inc. You know what I mean, during their prime. So yeah.
yeah,
That's crazy. I just
Yeah.
hopefully Pusha T sees it and he responds. I need a clarification. I want to know, was it the Neptunes or was it just Pharrell? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean there was a point like I think 06 was the same 06, 07 was the same year Pharrell came out with his solo album, In My Mind, and that was
Right.
produced all by him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
was that the same time? If it's true that he produced Sell That No Fury by himself, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I want to know. Like all the other shit that's going on with them, I don't know what that's about, but hopefully they squash that and they come back together, because the Neptunes to me are legends. They like Delano said, when did the Neptunes become hip hop's version of Hall and Oates? Bro, they
Mm-hmm.
responsible for a lot of hit records for different artists in
Yeah.
different genres.
I like
Hip
that. I
hop,
like
rap,
that.
rock. They did a lot of
Hip
stuff
hop
for
all
different
notes.
artists.
Yeah, man. Neptunes. Yeah, I'll never forget. They said, Neptunes shopping some music to Michael Jackson. They was sending him some shit. He
Yes.
like, man, fuck all that R&B shit. I
He
want that
turned it
shit you
down.
gave Nori. I want that shit you gave Nori. That
Yeah.
what I want that
I
shit.
can't see Michael on that. I love Michael. He's the GOAT. I can't see Michael on Super Thug. I can't. Apparently, all the tracks, or most of the tracks that the Neptunes did for Justin Timberlake first album, Justified, that went to Michael first. So Rock Your Body, Last Night, all those joints that they did, what's the first single that they did with the Clips, forgot the name of that joint. All of those went to Michael. Michael turned all of them down, which is crazy to me.
Hold
I
up.
think he would have made
Turn who beat now? Justin Timberlake or the Clips?
Yes, all the remember, it was produced by Timbaland and Neptunes. All the beats that the Neptunes did on Justin's first album, Michael turned all of them down.
All right, now my bad. I thought you had said the Clips as well. I thought you said Mike turned out the Clips beat.
He turned down Senorita, he turned down Rock Your Body, all those joints. The first single from that album was I forgot the name of the song, but it was with the Clips. And he had Justin had performed it at the VMAs that year with the Clips. But he turned down all those beats, which is crazy. I'm like, Rock Your Body was a smash hit for Justin Timberlake.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So he wanted Super Thug. I can't hear Michael on that beat.
That sounds like some shit that to me that sounds like some Michael Jackson shit. Like think about it, like doing like Dangerous or Bad, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that Michael. You know what I'm saying? Like he might slow it down a little bit. I don't know, but
I love you. Yeah, Like I Love You. That was a song. That was the first single from that album with the Clips. He turned down all those beats on it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if Michael turned down that, what was you trying to give him at that point that you needed something different? And that to me was different for that time.
I mean, it might turn down that much hip hop beats, nigga. You might as well just call up DJ Premier. Shit.
I mean, well, that was welcome Michael Jackson. Remember that?
I mean, I didn't. Invincible came out in what? That was 01. I wasn't a fan of Invincible. I like some songs. I don't think it was a great album though. I'm like, you could have used some of those Neptune's beats on that album.
I forgot. I remember some of the songs, but I never heard the whole album. Honestly, I never heard the whole album.
I mean, a lot of people love it. I just wasn't a fan of you picked the singles. You Rock My World was great. You had the remix with Jay-Z. You had the Butterflies joint. He wanted to do a video. He got into the beef with Tommy Mottola and Sony Music. He had the rally with Al Sharpton in Harlem because of that. He called Tommy Mottola the White Devil. So that was a whole thing. And they didn't promote Invincible like they should have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember all that.
But him turning down Rock Your Body and Like I Love You, I'm like, Mike, you needed that on Invincible.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Jay-Z, man.
Yeah. We get to that right now. Because I know I want to hear your thoughts on the epic 3-night weekend at Yankee Stadium.
I know you're about to get to that. It's still Jay-Z related. I'm just asking one thing, man. Y'all talk about, hope the Neptune squash it and this person squashing. Hey, yo, man. That whole Dame Jay-Z shit, man, that shit need to be dead, bro. I'm so fucking tired of hearing like division between Dame and Hove and Dame, yo, chill, let it go, man. Let that shit go. Man. Real shit. Yeah, like let that shit go,
bro.
bro.
He
Yeah,
sound that interview I watched last night on Auto Dialogue. He sounds bitter. He sounds hateful. He sounds jealous
damn.
of Jay. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
let it
saying? Like
go,
the whole
man.
thing
Because
with the Yankee fitted and why Jay's wearing a Yankee fitted like everybody else. I didn't want to see all Yankees.
man.
I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You live in New York City.
Hey,
That's
hey,
all we
hey,
rock is Yankee fitted.
yo, man, that's the whole. First of all, the whole East Coast rock Yankee state, Yankee fucking
Exactly.
fit hats. Nigga, us Jersey niggas rock Yankee fit hats. I keep a Yankee fit in the cut, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but here's the thing, yo, man. Like, say if he was listening right now, I'm keeping a buck. Say if he was listening right now, mind you, I met him. Matter of fact, real shit. I got a picture with Dane.
Wow.
I got a picture with Dane, and we both won for best films. When I won for First You Gotta had one. Dame's film won as well. I won for best documentary. He won for best independent film. Whatever. We took a picture together, right?
Right.
But I'm gonna say this: one thing Dane need to hear from somebody is you don't have nothing else to prove.
Right.
You're Dame Dash. People respect what you did for the game. You got nothing else to prove to niggas at all.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, who am I guess, but I'm not a fan of like just to see like division for our legends and shit. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit,
Right.
like, nah. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
why are these platforms continually they're having Dame as a guest, and he's
because they
every time I
clickbait
see him on the
chasers.
platform.
Because they're clickbait
That's
chasers.
bad.
They don't give a fuck.
That's bad.
You
But
know what I'm saying?
also,
Listen, Culture Vulture became mainstream. Well, it been mainstream, but you know, hey, listen, man,
Right.
Culture Vulture comes in all types, shapes, and forms in fashion.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, that you know, but again, that shit, I just hope, I like dead it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because it makes you look. Let me tell you something. Me and you, we talking about this before, right?
Yeah.
If every time somebody see you and your subject is somebody, it devalues who you are. Devalues your brand that you're promoting and what you stand for. It's one thing in the event, we are human, but to make it the front line of your brand, that fucks it up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many times we
Crazy.
seen we stop fucking with because they constantly it's all about bashing this person, right? And they go but so far. You get what I'm saying? But again, that shit need to be the dead. Straight up, that shit need to dead.
Yeah. But it like at this point, there's no return for him because he said too much. And on different platforms, it's like he's talking about Jay. There's another platform a couple weeks ago where he's talking about currency and currency look like why he have dreads. He don't look good with the dreads. And I'm like, these are your artists that at one point that you brought into the game that people discovered because of you, and now you talking shit about them. You talking shit about Kanye. You talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, the whole thing with Bleak. Bleak, he should have been out there to do his own set. If I was Bleak, I wouldn't be no sidekick. That he was talking shit about Bleak in that interview.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
insane. You
saying?
gotta chill with that.
Yeah, man.
Hello?
I just not a fan of that. I just think he just sounds better. And like every time these platforms are inviting him up to talk bad about Jay, and they make him look some type of way.
but
You know what I'm saying?
but if it's not one platform, it's going to be another.
Yep.
And I think Dame Dash has to take some accountability because for a businessman like Dame, he has agency. He can refuse to go on Art of Dialogue. He can refuse to go on Panda Chop or Cam Capone. But the reason why he continues to go on these platforms is because he's getting paid. It's like a hustle. The new hustle for Dame is going on these podcasts to talk about Jay-Z. And to me, that is more of a sign of the times more than anything. because it's a cottage industry to talk about Jay-Z at this point, and there's nobody around. There's nobody around that Dame respects that will tell him what you're saying. It is illogical. It's irrational, and is lessening your perception to the general public. Like the public now look at you the same way that they look at you know that old man in front of the liquor store talking about the good old days. Like it's okay to just not talk about yesteryear. You've made your impact, and and it just seems like he's like that old man that just cannot talk, that cannot stop talking about the good old days. Like, man, if you and and what's really pitiful is that whenever he does, whenever he is asked about what he has going on right now, he's propping up this white woman that is some kind of she's like a mixture of a singer and rap, and it's not good. And that I had the misfortune of coming across that song that he put out where he's I guess like a diss song.
Oh, the T. Oh God, yo.
I wish I never came across that.
Man.
I wish at times I wish there was something that could be offered to people to not look at. Like, if you don't want to see certain things on your feed, you could just push a button and just say, I don't want to see this, I don't want to see that. I wish I had that option.
Right. Yeah.
That cheap shit.
But the thing is, like, he's talking about Blue Ivy and having Blue Ivy perform on night one. I'm like, now you're talking about
can't talk about the kids, man. Yo, can't talk about the kids, man. Come on.
Yeah. Kanye did the same thing. You see why him and Kanye had a falling out because of that.
Yeah, Kanye, man, I don't know what the fuck he's sniffing, man. Talk about the kids, man. Like, these, and it's fucked up, man. These is grown ass niggas doing that dumb shit. It's one thing a young nigga that don't know better, but these motherfuckers is old, not old, but just fucking grown, man. You fucking know better, man. Like, lucky you get shit smacked out you, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised Dame did that shit too, man. Like, I don't know. It's like. And I don't like grown men, especially black men, on platforms, making it look like it's cool to be petty, man. Fuck, I don't like that shit at all. I don't. It's like, motherfuckers selling your integrity and morals for what? Then you already rich. The fuck, you get what I'm saying? Real shit. You already who you are. You represent top brands. Fuck, you got to do that for, man. It's like shit's corny, and it's like
I think it's
corny.
It's too late for Dame. I don't think he's coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kanye, for the most part, he's been quiet this whole year. He has one of the best albums out this year with Bully, but he's been quiet. He hasn't said a lot. I feel like his relationship with Jay is more fixable than Dame and Jay. I don't think Dame will ever come back from that. Kanye, I think Kanye at some point.
Man, fuck that. That nigga talking about my kids. He gonna have to hold that.
Yeah, but see, but Kanye ain't on these different platforms talking.
He said enough. He said that. He said enough. He said enough. You know what I'm saying? It's Kanye. He said enough. Straight up, he got to wear that. I mean, that's my opinion. He got to wear that. It don't matter how many times you said it. You said it loud enough. Right. You know what I mean? You give a fuck. And when you said it, he did not give a fuck. All right? We all know when Kanye don't give a fuck about what he do. So obviously you didn't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying? So don't expect me to accept a fucking apology. Straight up. Niggas gotta catch the consequence of the rules. Fuck that.
The thing is, I'm trying to remember like the stuff that Kanye said about the play dates with his kids and Jay. Was that before Donda or after? Because on Donda, Jay was on Donda. He was on the Donda album.
Yeah, he's on the Donda
You
album,
know,
but he ain't talk about the kids till way after. He talk about the kids like last
okay,
year or this year.
that was
Yeah,
after. Okay,
yeah, it's
Donda.
way after. You know what I'm saying? And one minute he with Trump, next minute he not with Trump. All that dumb, goofy shit, White Lives Matter shirt. Man, fuck out of here. I ain't listen. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even listen to that Bully album yet. Real
I
shit.
know.
And I still fuck with his music. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? But I don't fuck with him.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying, one ain't the other, but regardless of what, that shit's corny. Oh,
That's what I was trying to tell people because there
mhm.
was people in the comments saying, "Oh, so how could you say Bully is one of the best albums this year?" So that means so you still gonna support what he did? I'm like, no, you got to separate the man from the work. You got to
No, you
separate the
do.
artist from their personal lives. A lot of people
Long as he
can't
ain't
do that.
talking, listen. Long as he ain't listen. But I ain't listening to the music that's going against what we stand for. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Right,
the nigga want to talk about now, if niggas start making songs, some White Lives Matter shit like that, he can hold that straight up.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. Use that shit to break up Dutchess. I'm not Dutchess. Weed.
right.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
I hear you.
but that whole
We
was up.
mm, oh yeah, we had an epic weekend, bro. An epic weekend at Yankee Stadium for 3 nights. On Friday
Yo, y'all
night,
New York
Jay
niggas is
performed
up.
with Reese.
Yo, New York is up this summer.
Y'all,
Yo,
hey, hey,
y'all
hey.
up this. New
I'm
York
just
is up
saying.
this summer. New York is
Reasonable
up this
Doubt, he
summer, yo.
performed in its entirety. 30 years, we celebrating a classic album from 96. 96 was a golden year. A lot of great albums that we still going to be celebrating in the days and weeks to come. Today's 30 years for Sadat X Wild Cowboy. Shout out to Sadat X. Great album. Friday he did Reasonable Doubt. Saturday he did The Blueprint. And Sunday was Extra Innings. And it was Anything Goes for that. A lot of people said that night 3, even with all the security issues and breaches, they said that night 3 to them was the best.
That was
Damn.
And when y'all saw the show, what was like your favorite moments or favorite night?
You already know what my favorite moment was. You already know what it was. Nigga, the whole Nas shit, yo. That shit was dope, bro.
Yeah.
That that shit. Listen, you can't hate on that. I know he hated on that, but yo, let me tell you something. They've been a lot of people don't. Like, for those who don't know, Nas and Hov been squashed that shit over 20 years ago. They've been
Right.
rocking strong over 20 years, and that's what hip hop need to see. You know what I'm saying? Because really, honestly, people don't realize only the bottom compete. The top collide. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? That's just what it is. And them showing that unity, and then they finessed it with like blending the beats and shit. With where I'm from in New York State of Mind, I thought that shit was tough, man. They ain't just do it regular. They did that shit like that's some shit you might see at the Roots Picnic. You know what I'm saying? Mixtape blend type shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I think they took a page from that possibly, but I thought that shit was fire. Um, I definitely wanted to see Sauce Money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get we patting down, pushing some sugar into the shark bar. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I thought I was going, and then they got Jada, Fat Joe for New York. That'd been dope if
Java
Ja
was
was
in
there.
Vegas. He was
Oh,
in
he was in
Vegas with
Vegas
Mary.
with
Yeah.
Mary. Okay, and Smith and Wesson, and Smith and Wesson with Mary.
Right.
And
Right.
but that whole shit was, like I said, that shit was tough. And he brought my nigga out, Jeezy. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
Jeezy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think between T.I. and Jeezy, my favorite rappers from the
Hey,
AO. Straight
hey,
up,
and
yo.
Jeezy had a show in Vegas and he canceled it just to be in the Bronx with Jay.
Yeah, yo, I gotta give him
Canceled
that,
it.
yo, because
Yeah.
Bronx was fucking crazy that fucking
Yeah.
weekend, especially that last show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
classic though,
And
man, classic.
I think Nas was always my favorite between the two, but I think after this weekend it's Jay again. Like Jay really is the king. He's really the king. Like he really showed out for this weekend, even with all the security to me at Yankee Stadium. They need to fire everybody. The head of security, the whole damn staff. Because listen, I've been going to shows for 30 plus years. There's no way in hell I'm waiting to see any artist for 6 hours. I'm not waiting 6 hours for
Yeah,
no
that
one.
shit was crazy, yo. And that's
You know what I'm saying?
another thing too, man. That's why I'm not gonna lie. And you know what's crazy? I was gonna buy one, but I caught it last minute, but it was too late. But I was gonna buy a ticket because for the last show. At first, I didn't want to go because I'm like, yo, that shit gonna be hectic over there. I ain't got time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, for me to be comfortable, I would have to like spend a night or some shit because like to not go through the headache, like somewhere nearby or some shit like that.
Right.
You know, the night before, just to you know what I mean. Yeah, we're about that crazy traffic, but then to wait a whole fucking 6 hours is insane. You know what I'm saying? Now the first 2 days, cool. They sold out, whatever. But at the same time, that shit like that security, whatever. Sometimes it's not enough security anyway. Tell you the truth, you know what I'm saying? But again, this is we needed this year. You get what I'm saying? Like, for the real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And the people who love the 90s era, like, we needed this. You know what I'm saying? And I said, just to return the whole period, from the Roots Picnic shit with the state property in Philly and all that to, bringing it home to New York. You know what I mean? That he did it. You know what I'm saying? And, but Nas still the GOAT.
Nas is there. I don't think Nas could pull off a weekend like Jay did though. I don't think he could do it.
See. No. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all this. He might not. But here's the thing. When it comes to them two, that's the Prince and Michael Jackson of rap.
Yeah,
that's who they are.
I agree.
That's the Prince. Michael is Hov. Prince is Nas. Real shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I always say this. There's always a top 1 and 2. It's always Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah.
McDonald's and Burger King. Kane and Rakim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nas and Hov. Real talk.
Yeah, definitely.
So, that's just what it is.
The thing is, and especially like the way that he handled the whole security breach on Sunday, he handled it with class and respect, and he he apologized on stage before he started the show. There's a lot of these artists now would not do that. A lot of them ain't doing that. They're gonna start the show and there's no apology, there's nothing. Or they might have put an apology.
And they leave early.
Right. And
they leave early. With a bag.
Right? But still, listen, the only tour that I've been to in the last 30 plus years where an artist was late was the TLC Waterfalls tour in 1995. And they were an hour late and they were at the Garden and there were people booing them when they came back on stage.
Damn.
An hour, not 6 hours, an hour.
Damn.
And the whole Garden crowd was booing them. Right?
Damn.
But 6 hours to wait for a Jay-Z show and they're not ending that show till like 3 a.m. is insane.
Yeah,
right? Fireworks going off there and everything. That whole security at Yankee Stadium need to be fired. All of them, the whole staff, the head of security, all of them need to be fired. There's no way. I was watching the Godcast with Lord Jamar. Lord Jamar went and he was like, "Yo, he almost left. He almost left."
But what happened though? What happened with the security?
It was a security bit because they have video of it inside Yankee Stadium. It was apparently they didn't have enough security to handle the crowd, and the crowd got restless. And for whatever reason, I don't know who told the security staff to lock all the gates. They only had like 2 gates open, and they locked the rest of the gates. And people got pissed off and tired, and they just went through the security, and they couldn't stop them.
And
they have the video of them of the security breach inside Yankee Stadium. It was like a bunch of YNs that's doing that shit because it's not our people that's doing it. It's not our generation doing it. It's a bunch of YNs that was doing that shit. The ones that was raised off of 444. They the ones that did that shit.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like this is Yankee Stadium. Y'all can't have a security breach for nobody. Y'all don't do that at Yankee Stadium.
No.
It makes Jay-Z look some type of way.
Yeah, because I did see a video like a bunch of people bum rushing in. Then they said it was like 10,000 outside, something crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot of people outside, and mind you, when he started the show, there was still people outside that a lot of them probably didn't get into to see him.
Yeah, and they actually had tickets that they bought.
And they had tickets.
That's the sad part.
But then there were people that didn't have tickets that were still trying to get in.
Yeah, that's see that shit like that. Yeah, that'll fuck it up. And
people need to remember this is still the Bronx. Like I've been to Yankee Stadium many times. That area, that neighborhood is not good.
And
Okay,
and
like
that's another thing too, yo. It's the
it's
Bronx,
in a
yo.
bad
Ain't no money
neighborhood.
to
It's not
gentrify the
in
Bronx.
like that. It's not like where the Garden is at on 34th Street. Like that's in the heart of the Bronx.
Ain't enough
You know what I'm
money
saying?
to
It's in a
gentrify the
bad.
Bronx, yo.
They do. They need to.
You know what I'm
They need
saying?
to.
Ain't enough money to gentrify the Bronx. That's what I'm
But
saying. Like,
they might need to. That's an area that they need to have white people in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but I think overall it was a good show though, because I didn't go, but I watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Me too. That was a good show too.
Yeah, I watched it. I didn't go. I've seen Jay-Z live. He's dope. But this to wait 6 hours, I would never do that for no artist. I would have been
Mm-mm.
left if that was me. If I
Me
was
neither.
there, I would have waited 2 hours and then I'm gone. There's no way in hell I'm waiting 6 hours for any artist. That's crazy.
Yeah. Especially when the concert started around what 3 in the morning.
It was like around. It was like like after 12 it started.
I was like, oh
You know what
my
I'm saying?
god,
And
I
he
can't.
told them on stage, he's like, yo, I'm willing to go to 5 a.m. And he got the catalog to do it. He could go to 5 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
a whole crowd full of niggas snoring.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh.
Lord Jamal said, that they was people that was dozing off in there. He was dozing off in there. Because they were already hungry, they were tired, they didn't know what to do. A lot of them, they power was going out on their phones, they didn't have their chargers with them.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm like, bro, there's no way.
Did y'all hear? Well, some people got mad they wasn't invited. Most notably, Lil Wayne went on Instagram complaining that Jay-Z did not invite him to Yankee Stadium concert and
And for
stuff
what?
like that.
For what? Why would he be there? To do what?
Yeah.
I don't. What did Jay-Z and Wayne ever do? I don't remember any song that they ever did together.
Mr. Carter, what you mean? Mr. Carter.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. Carter and something else. But yeah. Hey, Mr. Carter. Yeah.
I thought they were still like had like some type of beef or whatever.
Yeah, they still do. And Lil Wayne's still mad about Super Bowl and
he's
stuff
not
like
good.
that.
He's not good with Nicki right now. He's not good with Drake right now. That's the whole Young Money right there.
Yep. It's not cool with the entire Young Money camp.
I thought Source Money was going to be there though. That's what I thought I was going to hear. Source Money.
Yeah, I don't know his relationship with Source Money now. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. It's like all of them want to blame Jay-Z for everything, right?
And
this person,
I love that. I love all the night. The only thing is on Sunday when you say it's extra innings and people come into that show, they come in on that show to hear B-sides and unreleased tracks and the favorite fan album cuts. And he was like running it back on a lot of those other songs that he did in night 1 and night 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like for those people that miss Friday and Saturday, that's their fault. Like do the B-sides on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to hear like people talking and the People's Court, Murder Marcyville, those joints.
What do you think about the freestyle he did about Target and stuff like that?
I thought it was dope. I thought it was fire. You know what I'm saying? He's freestyling. It sound kind of rusty, but that's because I feel like he hasn't been out in a long time. But if that's gonna be on some new music, that's gonna be fire. Definitely. Like, and the people saying he's dropping a new album. I don't know if he's gonna drop a new album. He cut his dreads off, back to the fade cut. He's back to the Caesar cut.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He's gonna have 2 more shows in LA or no, a Dream Mark shows.
He's having a show in LA. He's doing a show in LA. I think he's doing one in Paris.
Yep, and also the UK.
If I'm not mistaken. Rocker Bash, what's good?
And
is he back? Rocco, you here?
Oh no.
Yep. Yeah, my bad. My connection went out.
Okay. And he's also doing a show in the UK too.
I don't know. You might have dipped out. Rocco, you here with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. So I mean, I mean, he don't need to drop a new album. It would be nice if he has something to say, but I don't. He's done everything. I don't think he needs to drop a new album to say like, oh, I'm back. It's official. I cut my dreads off and here's new music. I mean, it would be nice, but I'm not expecting a new album from him.
I am, cause,
You expecting a new
cause,
album?
yeah,
And when does it drop though? When is it coming out?
they have not announced a release date
No,
for it
I'm
yet.
saying I'm asking you like when do you
Oh,
think he'll release it?
probably around after, well, probably around next year or end of the year or
You say
something. I
next
don't
year?
know. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
somebody said 9/11. You think he drops anything on 9/11?
Next year? Uh,
No, this year. So coming up.
oh, this year. Um,
Yeah, because it's the
yeah,
anniversary for Blueprint. It's 25 years on 9/11.
yeah. I mean, maybe.
I don't know. I,
Who
I really don't know if he's
knows?
gonna drop anything. I do. There's something interesting he said though on when Pharrell was out there on Sunday, and I think that was before Pharrell came out. He said something. Jay said something about see you next summer. So what is he planning next summer? Does the album come out next summer, or is he gonna run it back at Yankee Stadium again next summer? Because I was thinking about it. I'm
Hmm.
like, yo, like he could do this again at Yankee Stadium for the In My Lifetime trilogy. Because the trilogy for those three albums, the 30-year anniversary for Volume 1 is next year. And that came out in 97. And then 98 was Volume 2, and then 99 was Volume 3. So what if he did like a trilogy celebration starting with 2027 and ending in 2029?
That
It'd
It's
be
would be
cool to see
mid-July.
Hard
interesting.
Knock Life. It'd be cool to see Hard
Yeah,
Knock Life.
yeah, I think so. That's never been done. I never seen no artist celebrate their trilogy of albums. So that would be like huge for him to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
Who do you want next to do an anniversary concert right after this Jay
I
Z
want
thing?
Nas to do. I want Nas to do one for It Was Written.
Yes.
Okay.
That
Yes.
should have happened. Yeah, like July 2nd was the anniversary. Like that should have happened already.
They would go crazy to hear that shit, man. Just imagine,
Yeah.
yo. It had a whole firm. Yo, sit
Yes.
back, relax, catch your contact, sip your cognac, and let's all wash money through this laundromat, sneak attack, capture rap, world top dollar in that effect. And I react like a rock waller. Who pulled it
Classic.
late? We play for high stakes. And in real talk, I never said this, man, but I'm gonna say this now.
Mhm.
I think Omega had the best verse.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
think Omega had the best verse. Then Foxy, then AZ, then Nas. I ain't gonna hold you. And
I
Nas
like
shit
the
was
way
ill.
I do like the way AZ started that off though.
He
I
set it
like the way.
off dope. But guess
Yes.
what? Nas came back strong in that remix. That
He did.
remix,
Yes.
Nas had to bring it. But the original,
I remember that.
I think the toughest verse was Criminal
Mhm.
Thoughts in a blue Porsche. My destiny's to be the new
Mm.
boss. That nigga Paulie gotta die. He too soft. You know what I mean? Like,
Ooh.
and then
Wow.
Foxy, she niggas still trying to figure out what she said.
Right.
32
The double.
grams raw, chop it in half, 16, double is times 10. We got 48, which means a whole lot of cream. Divide the profit by 4, subtract it by 8. We back to 16. Now add the other 2 to make it bring it through. Listen, people still try to figure out
Yeah.
that right there. You get what I'm saying? And even Nas, he said, yeah, and yo, my mind is see through your design like blind fury. I shine jury
Mm.
sipping on crushed grapes with lust papes. You know what I mean? And something to the fact about and not a projects is talking that somebody gotta
Somebody
die
got
shit.
that.
It's logic as long as it's nobody that's in my clique.
That's it.
But that
Yeah.
remix, that's
Yeah.
when he came at big.
Uh-huh.
That's what
See, I
set
didn't
off
know
kicking
that.
the door.
I didn't know that.
That's when he came at big. He listen, he said, hold up. He said, to all thoroughbreds taking the corners, I need to join us. The firm most powerful nation of rap performance. Right?
Mhm.
And then he said towards the end he said, I roll with the nicest fox, black ices, push a Benz without a license, gear, tight as nice. Nas got 19 wifeys, 7 shiesty, 9 of them Pisces, 3 wifeys under tight sheets, wildin'. Big links is heavy like weight that you threw on a pit bull neck while feeding them raw steak. It's going to take more cake. I take the crown off the so-called king of the town and lock it down. That's it.
Wow. Oh,
That's
man.
it. Big heard that shit was like, what?
Crazy.
Huh?
Crazy in the building. What's
You
good,
see,
bro?
you see what I'm saying?
It's good, bro.
Salute.
Yo.
Salute.
Brothers. How y'all?
Oh shit! Oh, free was good.
What's good?
Oh, look like Red Man.
What's good?
A little
Word.
bit. Yeah,
Well,
that's
well,
What's going on?
chilling.
Word up.
Yeah, man.
Thanks. I feel like I ain't seen
know you
Freeze in a
saw the
minute.
Jay-Z concert. What did you think about the weekend? If you watched it, what did you think about it?
I didn't get a chance to watch it. Man, my
You didn't see it?
workload been
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch nothing, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, after I told Ray and Rocker this, after watching this, I gotta say Jay-Z is the king of hip hop. He is the king of hip hop.
Hey, tell me the top 400.
I don't think I don't think too many people, even in our era, could have pulled off what he did for the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm
especially
waiting
on
to
Sunday
say the
night
top 400.
with the whole security breach and how he handled that with class. I think he is the GOAT. He is the king of hip hop. He is our Michael Jackson of hip hop. And I never said this about Jay because I was always more of a Nas. I was more Nas than Jay, but Jay-Z's the king of hip hop, and I'm saying it here, so you all know. That was legendary. That was a legendary weekend. You know what I'm saying? You had your minor. There were some minor things I didn't like the Tiana Taylor thing. With I think somebody sabotaged her mic on purpose. But when I think Can't Knock the Hustle, I want to hear Mary. If Mary ain't there, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like nobody bought that flavor to that song but Mary J. You know what I'm saying? And Beyonce was cool, but I want to hear Mary on that song, but not Tiana Taylor. But I think somebody sabotaged her microphone because she showed video of when she was actually doing the song before she hit the stage, and then she put it up but when she came out, her mic was you couldn't hear her. You know what I'm saying? So I think she was sabotaged on purpose. You know what I mean? But other than that, it was great. Like I watched all 3 nights, and like he brought out everybody. Everybody that was loyal to Jay was there. Pharrell, you had Jeezy, you had Riri, you know, everybody. Jermaine Dupri, it was great. That's how you do a 3-night weekend at Yankee Stadium. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. Like that's gonna be memorable forever. Like this whole summer has been a memorable summer for New York City. You know what I mean? It was great, man. Like Eminem coming out and he killed it. I loved his performance on Renegade. You know, and I said like he said something about be back next summer. I think, I don't know, but I think he's gonna come back for the trilogy In My Lifetime and celebrate those 3 albums at Yankee Stadium next summer. I think he will. And Volume 1 to me was always his most underrated album, in my opinion. I think it's so many bangers on that album. You know, Face Off and, you know, Friend or Foe and Sunshine.
You mean Volume 1?
Volume 1, yes.
Yeah.
Million and One Questions. That's a classic album. And he ended up doing The Streets Is Watching mini movie and soundtrack based off of that album.
And what about somehow the rap game reminds me of the crack game? Yes. That's on Volume 1, right?
Jazzo produced that song. Jazzo came out.
That's on Volume 1, right?
Yes.
That's Volume 1? Okay.
You know
Yeah, it's not the rap game reminds me of the crack game. Yeah, that was
yeah.
And yo, what about You Must Love Me? That shit was deep, bro.
Yes, with Kelly Price. Yeah.
Shit was
He did the video where
was
he's
a
like in the
bastard for that.
Yeah.
Huh?
He did the video where he's in the church.
That was they was in the church. Yep. Yep, that was crazy. Actually, you know what, fellas? I just watched Streets is Watching actually like maybe a couple Saturdays ago. I ain't watching in years. Streets is Watching, remember like the mini movie.
Yeah.
They had that was dope. It came out out in between Volume 1 and Hard Knock Life. They had the soundtrack with MOP and Nori and them on it, and that was, to me, that was like when we was just rocking with Bleak and them, like that was that era, like Irv and all them. Irv bought it with DMX and Jai, and you know what I mean, that Murder Inc. joint. He was like, motherfuckers crying. What up? I forgot how that shit go.
You know it. And that for that era, for that time, that's when he started rocking the bulletproof vest. When the No Way Out,
motherfuckers want to kill me, but don't got the heart. They look at me in the eyes, but deny the sparks. So whether you're for or against this, when I spit murder intentions, everybody goes. The records out the streets, it's not for sure. He says once I flash, motherfuckers better do the one shot dash. It'd be one shot. J to the AY to the drive by to your hood screaming bye bye to your. Yeah, that was the shit.
Yeah. When he was on the Puffy No Way Out tour, he was rocking the bulletproof vest on that tour. That's when I noticed that he started rocking that. Yeah,
he was the first rapper I seen with that.
Right.
That I can think of. Hold up. It might. Nah.
Who was rocking it before him?
Tretch.
Oh, Tretch. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Tretch. Yep.
Okay.
Tretch. But I here's the thing, like it was noticeable in J. To me it was more noticeable when 50 did it.
Right.
Because of the story he was selling about him getting shot too. Right. But he was really wearing the vest because he didn't want to get shot no more. You know what I'm saying?
He was traveling. But it was a difference. He had the Hot 97 incident with the game.
Yeah. It was a couple of shits. Even it was a couple of things. Like he was one of the rappers I really first heard having like bulletproof cars. Even though he wasn't at first, but like you hear it more that he had bulletproof trucks and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything he drove in one time was bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit was really real with him. You know what I'm saying? But the way Jay-Z did it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Front, like the way he did it was dope. Streets is Watching is a classic.
Right. Oh yeah,
it's a classic. I gotta give it to him.
I remember getting that movie on VHS that Christmas, and then I ended up getting on DVD like years later. And even on the cover, he's wearing a bulletproof vest on the cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something too.
Jacket. Yeah.
Harlem, right? Yeah. So now this is the era when Cat was buying bootleg shit, right?
Right.
And I never forget. My people was on a Saturday. He was in Harlem, and you know how the bootleg DVD guy and the bootleg VHS guy with bootleg tapes. He's like, yo, you got to Streets Watching. They're like, nah. They was like, Jay-Z people's got people's beating up people's that's selling bootleg. I already knew that was all Dame. Man. That was all Dame.
Wow.
that was all Dame. That was all Dame. First of all, it's Harlem. That's one.
Right.
So if it's Harlem and they beating up bootlegs for selling Streets Watching, that's all Dame. Right. Yeah. That's all Dame. You know what I'm saying? And Biggs and shit. You know? But it was real. It was real. But but Jay-Z solidified it this weekend, bro. He solidified it.
Unc, I want to know, based off what I said, do you disagree that Jay-Z is the king of hip hop?
I guess.
No, but I want to know your own opinion. Do you disagree with what I'm saying? Is he not the king of hip hop?
Yo, keeping it in the stack and keeping it way above board and super respectful, because you my man 50 grand and don't nobody know music like Tri Burrow. And if you're not watching the That Ain't Rap podcast, that's why you're not cool at work, right? But a few of the music things you've been saying lately been kind of like on the borderline, like
I gave it to you today though. When you set up Silk and New Edition, I said Silk is a better singing group collectively, but they can't contend with New Edition hits. They don't got enough hits for New Edition. I gave it to you today. I said you right about Silk. They can sing better than any as a group.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Silk.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
I think Jay-Z is the king of rap right now for sure. He's the king of rap right now for sure.
Is anybody taking that throne? Who's passing him?
Nah, ain't nobody passing him, bro. He the king, bro.
Is it Kendrick? Is it Drake? Are they passing him?
Nah, he the king of this generation, bro.
Hey, hold up. When you said Drake, when you said Drake, hey, yo, there's nothing I want to say about Drake. I never said this, right? Y'all know how I always say I analyze a rapper, you could tell that who he was influenced by, right?
Right.
But, after the last time I, spoke to y'all, I remember y'all talking about the Drake album, I'm listening, and especially that song called Make Them Pay. Free, that song, right? Hey, yo, man.
Using that beat.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Right? Hey, yo, let me tell you something, man. As far as Drake, like how I said, Nas is Slick Rick, Rakim, and Kool G Rap. Drake is Kanye and Jay-Z. Real shit. From the suburbs.
Really?
From the suburbs.
You see Jay-Z and Drake?
No. Listen. No, I ain't listen. I said from the suburbs, right? No disrespect to suburbs. It's not about that, right? But when I heard that flow on that, right, I just want to be. He was like, he said something about Cali. You got your dean, and you went halal and got your dean, and he still wait for people still waiting for you to say free Palestine. But I guess everything ain't black and white. It's red and green. Damn, that's some whole shit, man. That's some whole shit. Like the way he flow, that's whole, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when he first came out, you could tell he was influenced by Kanye. You the best I ever had. And yo, listen. Even that Kobe line, that's Hove, bro. That's Hove.
Right.
That's Hove, bro. And Hove know it.
So
Hove know it.
He's influenced by Hove, but he's dissing Hove on the same song.
Man, listen, Lupe Fiasco was influenced by Nas, and now he's saying some bullshit. That's what these niggas do nowadays. Right. They corny. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real shit, they corny. Just like that. They corny. They want to diss the niggas that influenced them. Not realizing, nigga, you're dissing yourself.
I don't understand that either.
But you can't tell me that Drake ain't take a page out of Ye and Jay and put that shit in, and gave it to himself.
Well,
I'm not knocking that.
What part of Kanye did he take?
Like the style and like you ever heard well, of course you heard that. You heard remember the first mixtape?
Yes.
So Far Gone. I was going to be successful. Yo, this Kanye energy, the style. You know what I'm saying? Because certain styles pave the way for others.
Right.
Like a Kanye type style paved the way for a Drake. And then Drake paved the way for like a what's that nigga name? Jack, whatever, Furlough, whatever the fuck. What's the nigga name?
Jack Harlow.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? G-Rap and Rakim did it for Nas. You know what I'm saying? G-Rap also did that shit. Like, G-Rap, he the godfather of the mafioso shit. You get what I'm saying? That's without a doubt. He the godfather of that. If it was for G-Rap, it wouldn't be no Purple Tape. It wouldn't be no Boo Gambinos. Wouldn't be no Do or Die. It was written type shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
So you hear more. So what about Fonte? Because I know people said in the beginning he sounded like Fonte.
I mean, yeah, you got some of that too. But when he try to flow, nigga, that's Hove.
Yeah.
That ain't Fonte. That's Hove. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit he be saying, that slick shit he be saying, that's Hove. That is Hove all day. That's Hope. And Hope know it. Ye too. You know?
Right.
I gotta, call it
What
what it is.
what did you think? What did you think about the album? Did you hear it? The whole album?
Nah, I did.
You,
I
you
did.
did.
I did. Even though I'm over here quoting versions and shit, so but yeah, it's like whole. I didn't
Right.
hear the whole album.
Right.
No, I did.
Okay.
I did.
I
It's a
I think
masterclass,
that's his
bro. You
best
gotta
album
listen
in
to
the
it, bro.
decade.
Huh?
Yeah. I think that's his best album in the
I think
decade.
that's why Jay had to come out with a concert because Drake is back.
Right.
I don't think, but like he said, he's Jay-Z. He don't care about Kanye. He's Jay-Z. He like, nigga,
Exactly,
I'm
bro.
Hov.
He Jay-Z, bro. He's Jay-Z. He's not. What are we talking about?
You GOAT.
The what?
He's the
The GOAT.
he's the king of hip hop. He's the king of hip hop. He is the king. I'm
You
I'm
hit Michael Jackson.
I'm telling you, free like if you see this 3-day weekend and how it turned out, he is the king of hip hop because there's not too many people that could do what he did. I love Nas. I don't think Nas could pull off a 3-day weekend like this.
But everybody was
You know
there
what I'm
too,
saying?
bro. Like
I don't
everybody
think
was
he would
there.
want to do it. I think he would want to do like one show and then that's it. Yeah, everybody's there.
Everybody was
He
there.
had Leo DiCaprio in a mask. Leo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade. Everybody was out there.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? There were artists that was there that didn't perform. Fabulous was there. He didn't get it. He didn't perform. French Montana. You had Megan Thee Stallion. You had a lot of artists that was there. LeBron was there all 3 nights. He was there all 3 nights, wearing his Rockefeller chain, wearing his Rockefeller Air Force Ones. You know what I'm saying? And he got a decision to make about where he gonna play next. And he happened to be there for a whole weekend just for Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Young Jay-Z had a concert in Vegas that he canceled to be in the BX for Jay. That's how much respect they have for Jay. Everybody turned out. And I was as a fan, I was
birthday, right?
No,
Whose
it's not his
birthday?
birthday. His birthday December 4th.
Jay-Z birthday, right?
It's not his birthday. No, that's December 4th.
Nah, I thought he turned 60.
You know what I'm saying?
He turned
Hell
60, right?
No.
Nah, Hov only like 56.
Nah,
Right. Him and Dame are like the same age.
He got me by 8 years. He got me by 8.
He older than me, bro.
Nah, he not older than you. Nigga, you only 45. So,
Yeah, man. Me and Kendrick.
No, but I'm saying like for a full 3-day weekend at Yankee Stadium, I don't think Nas could do that.
He Big Daddy Kane age, bro.
nah, Big Daddy Kane only like a year younger than Hov, older than Hov, some shit like that. But
Yeah,
I just saw this documentary about Hov. But here's the thing, like we needed that, man. Like I said, last year set it off for the Legends, man, return. And again, like this year, like far as the Legends, man, last year was Nas, this year's Hov. Straight up.
Yeah.
Already just off a concert?
Yes.
No. It's not about what they did. No, because everybody different. But what I'm saying is this, like, we didn't have Hov last year. We had Nas last year, like far as bringing out music, just period. You know what I'm saying? Just period. You know what I'm saying? This year, far as the Legends, we ain't seen in a long time. We saw the Rockefeller back together. Well, Rockefeller State Property. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of Legends and shit. You know what I'm saying? But when last time you seen Hov perform with Rockefeller? State Property and Beans and Freeway. You know what I'm saying? Then you see him with he brought out Jazz Low this year at Yankee Stadium. So like. Just hip hop, period. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily what they did, but just, I mean, it's not they did something. You get what I'm saying? Something different, but what they did made an impact. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, off the concerts. Yep, exactly. Off the concerts and pop up shop, and I got to give it to them. Nas and them had the Massive Pill pop up shop. Hov had the Rockefeller Reasonable Doubt pop up shop. Yeah. You know what I mean?
This is how you gotta lead. We need those leaders leading the young generation into the next 50 years of hip hop. This is how it has to be done.
We'll rock a bad.
Like if you look at all the tours, bro, the tours.
Rocker, save these dudes, bro. Rocker, say something, bro. Save these dudes from themselves, bro.
His mic is muted. But like if you look at the tours, it's the old heads we're selling out. J. Cole. I'm
saying, because you think about it.
All the tours you see, we're selling out.
Yeah, I mean, look, like
you know what I'm saying?
People think he's bugging, but look,
Chris Brown,
last year, Chris Brown, Usher. Mm-hmm. But again, you know, like I said, for the hip hop, this year we celebrated Hove. You know, we got some more. We got AZ. You know, forgot who else so far. You know, but as far as hip hop, you know, for us, the type of hip hop we fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we celebrating 96, period. You know, 96. Yeah. You know, so gotta, you know, give Hov his flowers while you're here.
Yeah.
You know, he cut his hair for you,
just that, bro, right.
He cut his hair for you, He was like, you know what? Do the shit in bleach. I want to see this shit.
Yeah. Hey, I'm kind of with y'all, but man, not really. If he the king of rap, where's his album at?
Hey, what you mean? Where's his album at?
He don't need one.
We're
celebrating the artistry. We're celebrating his artistry and what he did for 30 years.
First of all, that's only one album. You said where his album at? Bro, he been doing this since '96. Reason Without. In My Lifetime, Volume 1.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about where's his new material.
He don't need it, man. He don't need it. Not everybody need it, man. Because if it come out whack, you gonna be mad.
That's the point. These other older artists. Okay.
I get. I mean, I get what you're saying.
You're right though. Like Uncle's right. Yes.
I get what he's saying, but here's the thing: he don't need it. But I don't think that is not. I think he's still going to do it. He just want to just get this out of the way, possibly.
What I'm saying is, whoop-de-fucking do. You celebrating something you know is a smash. You played it safe as hell. Right, you played it safe as hell.
It didn't
like
start
my man,
like
like my man, ain't came out with like a double album of new material. Nah, it ain't like. Come on, he brought out stuff that y'all already knew was bangers and had a concert. And first of all, Jay-Z, though his name is on it, is not responsible for the entire concert. You have hundreds of people behind the scenes working on putting up concerts, bro. It's not like Jay-Z did the whole concert thing by himself, the whole event, all the credit go to Jay-Z. It's hundreds of people, bro. Somebody me and Triborough was working on a concert. He taking tonight off because they doing post-production because of stuff like this. Bro, I mean, listen, Jay-Z is great. He's definitely a top 25 rapper of all time. We want to give him his flowers wherever you rank him at in the top 25. But we can't live with this double standard because last year, me and Triborough was having a conversation about these older rappers not coming out with new stuff.
Right.
And when they did come out with new stuff, it was just old stuff that they already had that they put out saying it was new.
Not everybody. I mean, but here's
who put out something old?
Not everybody. I mean, my deep. My thing is this: if it's unreleased. Is new. That's the thing. If it's unreleased, it's new.
Right.
So no matter what time it was made, but here's the thing about Hov, y'all forgot. Let's not forget. And I'm gonna say this again. Let's not forget. Hov is not new when it comes to surprises. So I won't be surprised if a Hov album still drop before the year's out. Straight up.
Bro, it's July, bro.
Who say he got a deadline?
It's
I ain't believe we had to so what that mean?
See, because for Jay-Z followers, for people that know Jay.
No, what I'm saying is it's July, right?
People that love Jay-Z, though, people that love Jay-Z, no Jay-Z releases albums early in the year so he can have summertime bangers. That's his thing. That's his go-to. That's what he's known for. Right? That's what he's known for.
But
again, you said, but you didn't hear what I just said. I said surprise. I said surprise though. That's why I said surprise. I wouldn't be surprised. No, I'm saying I wouldn't still be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised you drop some shit tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? And not just that. Let's keep it a buck. Like niggas had said they deaded it, but let's not forget niggas was saying that it was a whole album in the works last year. And they deaded it. And I think they did it for a reason because the Hov wanted to be quiet. But again, and remember I said this, but don't be surprised if Hov just pop out with some new shit.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
I'm not waiting on I'm not holding my breath for that, bro. We too old for that, bro.
But here's the thing. It don't matter. But here's the thing. To me, real talk though. I mean, for me, it don't matter if you don't drop no more music. Straight up, I'm good.
That's why his concert was so exciting to everybody because Jay-Z fans are like, if he don't do nothing else, I'm gonna just live the rest of my life off of what in the 90s. Right?
But he got a body of work though. That's the thing. Like when you got a body of Thomas music.
I'm not saying something wrong with it, bro. I'm not saying something's wrong with that mentality. What I'm saying is a lot of Jay-Z fans, like a lot of hard rock fans, right? If they favorite group don't put nothing else out, they can live in that pocket of time when a man was on top.
Right.
That's why the Rolling Stones still touring, bro.
Right.
Them niggas bored too.
He can go to 5 a.m. if he wanted to at Yankee Stadium. He has that catalog. You know what I'm saying? He chose not to. He didn't do a lot of stuff from like his latter albums, like 444 and Magna Carta, but he can do it.
But try. We talking about new music, bro. We talking about new music, bro.
I know, and you're right. You're right because we did talk about how last year was a probably the best year so far in the 2020s when it came to rap releases. A lot of our heads like De La Soul and Nas Primo, Eclipse, Kwame, they put out great albums last year.
Mobb Deep was my favorite album last year, yo.
Right?
That Mobb Deep album was something crazy.
We're in July and we're not even getting the same type of quality like we got last year. You know what I'm saying?
But try what I'm saying, and not to cut you off, bro, but what I'm saying is a lot of those groups and artists that you mentioned, they went through all types of adversity and stuff in their groups, and guess what they did? They still put out music.
But here's the thing, you gotta understand this though. Hov was putting out music when niggas wasn't, yo. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like if Hov don't put out no music, it's cool, but
we talking about right now,
hey, listen. Let me tell you something. Don't get it twisted. When niggas still do certain shit from the past, it still counts. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this: like, you gotta understand, like, he was a nigga that couldn't stop putting out music. You get what I'm saying? Right. So like, I don't expect so much him putting out music in this era. Maybe features, and again, he might have a surprise album. But if he don't, I'm good. Because again, the names you naming, yo. That put out albums last year, some niggas probably went through a fucking 15 to 20 year gap without putting out an album. Real shit. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Talk about that.
Jay went on a long stretch without music, bro.
No. Within these 30 years, but listen, within these 30 years though, right? From 96 until 2000 and let's just say 13, right? I'm not even including 444. Right. How many rappers again? And you one of the main ones. Let's go there. How many rappers can say they put out that much music in their career? I'll wait.
Right.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's not dropping the mic.
So by giving him extra expectation ain't fair. It's not.
I feel like y'all dance around a topic like that.
We're not dancing. I'm stepping in the topic. I'm stepping on the topic. I ain't dancing around shit. I'm stepping on it. Listen. Hey, hold up. Listen to what I just said. Listen to what I just said. I said this is a rapper within the last 30 years, right? Name a rapper, right? Let's just say fuck the last 30 years. Just name a rapper that was that consistent with putting out music like he did from 96 to 2013. I'll wait. Exactly. So how am I dancing around anything, nigga? If anything, I'm stepping on the shit. It's a difference.
Bro, you said 2013, bro. That was 13.
You're not catching what I'm saying. You're not catching what I'm saying. you're not catching what I'm saying. I'm talking about the consistency of body of work. Name a rapper, and I can name a rapper, right? And you name how many albums he dropped, and I'll double that shit with Hov or more. Exactly. So how am I dancing around anything?
The closest artist you can say is Drake and Griselda. They're like the closest artists. They're like 2 and 3.
What you mean?
As far as like putting out a lot of music and the consistency.
I'm not even including them. I'm not even gonna include Drake and Griselda. They too new. I'm talking about the legend niggas. Okay. Why? Because he said I'm talking about the legend niggas. All right, all them legends you named from last year, right? All them legends you named from last year.
Why you not gonna count Kanye?
No, listen to no. Listen to what I'm saying.
A lot of his latter stuff was bad though.
No. I'm not. No, listen. I didn't say I didn't count Kanye. I wasn't even thinking about Kanye. It's not. I wasn't like not trying to include him on purpose. I just wasn't thinking about him. But what I'm saying is, rappers from the '90s, right? Those legends that you were talking about, that we were talking about, that dropped last year. How many albums has them motherfuckers dropped in their career? I'll wait. And it's not. And my point is, it's not more than him. It's not.
And remember,
you can put some of them niggas together, and it's still not more than Hov. That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
There was 2 rap groups, De La Soul and Mobb Deep, both lost members, and they still put out great albums.
They face adversity.
No. My point is, throughout their career, how many albums have they put out?
Right. Well, they put out a lot. It wasn't a lot as Jada, but they put out a lot. De La Soul put out a lot of EPs.
That's my point, and that's my motherfucking point. That's my point. So I say that to say this: why give him more extra on his weight when he done gave us work? That's my point. That's my point. That's my point.
I understand what Unc is saying, but Unc, it's only July. He could still come out September 11th.
I do too. I do. Huh?
You know what I mean? He could come.
He don't have to come out at all. He don't have to come out at all. Nigga might hit you with a single. Nigga might hit you with an EP. Real shit.
Is applicable to any artist. Just because it's 2026, no other artist can come out because of Jay. Any artist can come out.
No, we say that. No, man. No. We didn't say they can't drop. We didn't say they didn't drop. We didn't say they can't drop. We said they didn't drop. That's all. Last year, the niggas was dropping. This year, ain't enough of them dropping. It's not enough. We got AZ, but it's not enough.
Right.
Last year, we was flooded with legends. Right. This year, not so much.
Like Jay has dropped. Jay has dropped at different points. He dropped an album on Halloween. That was the Dynasty. He dropped Blueprint on 9/11. He dropped in the fall and in the winter. Like, he can come out at any point in the next 5 months. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yes, I do agree. Like if he drops an album, that's great. But if he don't, he's still the king of hip hop to me. He's still the king.
Yeah, man. Nigga, you know Michael been dead. Michael been dead for 15 years, bro, 16 years, 17 years, and he's still the king.
If we talking, bro, if we like somebody said in the comments, Rolling Stones got a new album out this year, right? They dropped a new album, but if they never dropped another new album, they still touring off of their old stuff. New editions come out.
Who's that?
The Rolling Stones. They still
touring
old stuff, but they put out a new album, right? New Edition ain't dropped an album since the Bad Boy joint. That was over 20 years ago. And they still touring over.
That was actually 30 years ago.
Huh?
That was actually 30 years ago. You said Bad Boy?
No, I'm talking about the Bad Boy album. That was their last album.
That was 2004.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn. You know what? Yeah. I forgot. They made another one with them. I forgot.
Yeah, but that don't count. I don't like that album. That don't count. But like they toured over It had some nice songs. It wasn't great. It wasn't a great album.
The second half of the album is better than the beginning.
Yo, I ain't realized New Edition ain't making a new album.
Bro, they touring off of like Cool It Now and Mr. Telephone Man. Like, people want to see New Edition do their old stuff. They don't care about the new stuff.
But they still got singles. Like Belle Biv DeVoe still drop albums. Johnny Gill still drop music. So they perform This One's For Me and You. They still perform Do Run Run. They still
I like that song. This one for me and you.
Yeah.
They got like new joints mixed in, but the last feature that we saw Jay on was the Jay Electronica album. That was probably really more of a Jay-Z album, right? Yeah, I remember Jay.
Oh, somebody won in 2020.
The one that came.
You talking about the one before the lockdown, right? Yeah. Well, I
Jay did
can't
a
find that
college,
album no more.
song.
I can't find
He
that
did a
album no
college
more.
song.
What happened? Huh?
I don't know. The college feature. He did a college feature on God. Was it God did?
That was boring
The
though. I ain't gonna
college
lie.
feature.
That song him and Nas was boring as hell.
I'm talking about being featured as an artist, not just
Oh,
like
okay,
what you call it?
That song with
listen,
Khaled was boring though. I'm not gonna lie. I can't fuck with it.
Right.
That song with Nas and Hov with Khaled, that shit was boring as hell. They look bored in the video, especially Hov. Hov like he wanted to go back home.
But they performed at the Grammys that year though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it's like Jay-Z is a legacy act now. Like it's 30 years since his first album. He is that now. He's a legacy artist. You don't need
Matter
to
of fact, that when he performed for the 30 years of hip hop at the Grammys, that song, what's that song? I think it was with Rick Ross. One of them songs. Shit was fire. Clips feature, was free. Listen,
but what we know, Jay is a legacy act. Nobody's disputing that, and nobody's disputing the fact that he's an all-time great. What I'm disputing is him doing a concert and taking over the year. So in my mind, that's absurd.
No. You gotta understand. Listen. It's not about him taking over. It's more about him just being celebrated. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like he celebrated. Everybody got a form. Listen, the BET Awards just celebrated Lauryn Hill. Everybody called missing one album, right? But she got a fucking celebration. Iconic. Yo, we didn't see a BET Awards like this in years. And I watched this by clips. I didn't watch the, the actual. No, I did. I caught it on YouTube later on. But
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we not saying like, all right, he took over, but at the same time, he did. Listen, this past weekend, look at your timeline. Look at your timeline.
At the same time, right? At the same time, it's 30 years for a lot of these albums. From 96 was a golden year for hip hop and R&B. A lot of these, a lot of the YNs now, they could only hope that Drake and J. Cole have a 30-year celebration like this, right? We're celebrating Reasonable Doubt and Mobb Deep coming off that.
But these dudes have been out 17 years. The two dudes you just mentioned been out 17 years.
They might not make it to 30 though. They might not make it to 30 years, right? Before Pac died, he dropped All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli the same year. That was 96. Right. That's 30 years this year.
Yeah. Machiavelli.
He's not here to celebrate that. Well, we gotta celebrate that for him. He's not here to celebrate that.
Machiavelli don't.
You know what I'm saying? We're celebrating albums and artists that had 30 years with a debut album or a new album.
Y'all heard the new Ice Cube joint? Y'all heard the new Ice Cube joint?
What new Ice Cube joint?
Criminal Migraine.
Yeah.
I gotta hear that. Right?
Yo, I'd rather listen to Ice-T rap than Jay-Z rap at this point.
Bro, today, Sadat X is celebrating Wild Cowboys. That came out 30 years ago today. 96. That was his debut solo
Stages and cameras and lights don't affect me. That was my shit.
We gotta celebrate everybody from 96, not just Jay, but Sadat X, Mobb Deep, everybody.
But let's not front like Reasonable Doubt wasn't his shit in 96 either. Like, listen, 96 summer, right? All cars were playing.
It was probably a top 10 rap album, bro.
Hey, listen, 96, right? The summer 96, this is pre-Machiavelli. Yeah. The summer 96, all you heard was Affirmative Action, Brooklyn's Finest, Can't Knock the Hustle, all them motherfuckers cars, what's that shit? Street Dreams, you know what I'm saying? I Gave You Power. And not to mention, what made this something even hotter, the Nas freestyle on Clue tapes. Like Nas, when it was written drop, before it dropped, during the drop, and after it dropped, Nas was killing the mixtape. And that's what influenced other rappers to like, you know what? I'm gonna make mixtape shit while my mainstream shit is hot. Am I right, Dra?
Boot Camp just had a concert. Bro, Boot Camp had a concert last week celebrating Helter Skelter.
I watched that shit on YouTube. I watched that. To my OGC and Helter Skelter, right?
Was 96.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I've seen them 3 times in the last 2 years, but I didn't go to that one. But bro, Nocturnal and The Storm was 96. We celebrating those albums too. You know what I'm saying? All the great albums from 96, not just Reasonable Doubt. It was written also. Everything from 96. Razzcast. Classic album. So
what year did the Roots come out?
What you mean? They had an album 96. They had an album 96.
Yes.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, something like they had an album. They had an album.
That's coming up. 96.
My boy has had an album out. I don't know if it was 96 or 97. Outkast had an Outkast.
HC Aliens. Oh man, that is my shit. That is my shit. My oh my god. Word is born. Me too, bro. Sure. Me too, bro. Sure. Me too, bro. Yo, real shit, yo.
What year did the Fugees come out? Did the Fugees come out in 97?
Fugees came out in late 95.
95.
Late 95, yeah. So it was more embracing 96 though. Cause Pac had 96 from the beginning to the end.
Right.
Like All Eyes on Me was All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, because All Eyes on Me came out like that winter, right? That winter 96.
It came out February 96.
All right, and then Machiavelli dropped like September, October 96, something like that.
Machiavelli dropped September
96, right? So he had the first quarter and the last. You know what I'm saying? Like Pac, you know, when he passed away on top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lie, huh?
Oh, I'm not knocking Jay for 96. I'm just saying 96 was a great year for rap.
It was.
But you know what,
that's why we're celebrating all of these artists.
You got to, imagine if Pac didn't die, right? And he lived, when the Machiavelli dropped. You know what shit he been talking? Oh my God, yo. You couldn't get Pac. Stop talking, yo.
Can I tell you about my conspiracy theory about this Jay-Z concert?
What's that?
Yeah.
He a biter, bro.
Off who?
Off LL.
LL?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
How? He ain't had one leg up. He ain't had one leg up.
I know. The one I just feel like, bro, an old school rapper that was putting out music for years, all of a sudden did a concert series and the joint is on fire, and then all of a sudden Jay-Z do it. Like out the blue. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Nah, he ain't.
Listen, I know the Rock the Bells series is not as popular as what people like because they don't like LL or whatever.
It needs to be though.
But
Rock the Bells is shit.
Thing is for real, bro. The Rock the Bells thing is a movement, bro.
Nah, Rock the Bells is shit. I missed the last Rock the Bells because I had to be at a wedding that day. That's the only reason why I missed it, because I had to be at a wedding. But Rock the Bells is shit.
They tell you put the pipe down, Unc. You smoking something. You know what I'm saying? Like
he said, "Whole trying to be L." Yo,
this.
Whole trying to be L, bro.
This is what we got to do. If we don't celebrate these artists, who gonna celebrate for us? We got to celebrate Reasonable Doubt. We got to celebrate Nocturnal. We got to celebrate Wild Cowboys. All the albums and movies that came out for our culture in 30 years ago, we got to celebrate that. Nobody's gonna do it but us.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So this was needed. Like, we needed to celebrate Reasonable Doubt.
Buster Joint came out in 96.
Again, we celebrating.
Yes, the coming.
Definitely.
Yes. Woo-ha. Big record.
Yo, when did
a great album. I love how it started off.
Hold up. Iron Man.
Iron Man 2. Yeah,
Iron Man. Yes, that's coming up.
Iron Man's in the fall.
What about them two dudes? The two dudes from Brooklyn, the doo-wop rappers, the one that say Jay-Z stole his style.
You talking about Camp Low?
Camp Low? Yeah, when they come out.
I forgot. Hold up.
I believe that's 96 for Camp Low.
Hey, yo, hold up. Hey, fellas, we'll drop at the end of the year in 96. The end of the year 96. I'm gonna give you a hint. Jersey.
Oh, yeah, Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muddy Waters.
That's 30 years this year. That's 30 years this year, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, my
considered
joint
his
is on there. Him and
masterpiece.
K Solos. K Solo said his Afro
Yes,
pose
it's like that.
at 360 degrees, so that makes him the light
Love
skin
that
Rich
song.
Roundtree.
First single. That was the first single from the album.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It was great. I remember when Funkmaster Flex he kept playing it. Bro,
Yeah.
that's a Muddy Waters is like his Illmatic. That's his best album.
I wouldn't say it's Illmatic. I would say his it
Not
was
his
written.
Illmatic?
I wouldn't say Nah.
Okay. So what's his
His-
Illmatic? What's his Illmatic?
What
The one that
the
came out
album?
2 years later. The one that came
No.
out 2 years
I
later.
love the first
Nah.
album. I love the first album.
What the
First album
album?
was great.
There's a
Yeah.
Dark Side.
There's Dark Side, the
No.
second album. That was tough.
I don't.
The
I
album
like
came
some
out
songs.
after Muddy Waters is Doc's the Name.
That's the name. That's it.
That's when he had that
Yeah.
Blessed
That was
Still,
great.
Step Out, Dress to
98.
Kill, Spark the L, What Up Doc, What the Deal.
Yeah.
That was before
98.
the what's the album? The Blackout album with Meth.
Yeah.
That was before. No, that was after El Nino, right?
I think
No,
El Nino.
That was the same year. El Nino was 98.
El Nino. You know what? No, El Nino came out before Blackout, but it came out after Doc's.
Yeah.
No, it came out before Doc's the Name though, but it came out after Muddy Waters.
Yeah, it came out when the Cameron album came out. Something to Fire, whatever came out.
Confessions of Fire.
Yeah.
I thought that was 97.
Yeah.
That was
No,
97.
98. El Nino. He right now. Confessions of Fire came in 98.
Okay.
Cameron. What's that song? Horse and Carriage. All that. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. 98. That was good. Hey, listen, man. That was a good year too. That was Mace, Nature. You know what I mean? You remember Nature?
Jay, Hard Not Life Volume 2.
Yeah, Hard Not Life Volume 2. Oh, hold up. But who down? All right, real quick, y'all. Let me say this. I gotta say this. So in '96, I said, what's his name? Who I say in '96? I said Tupac, right? I said Tupac. He was the top.
Yeah. At
the first quarter and the last quarter, right? You know who killed '98 twice? DMX.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know DMX had another album out, right? I heard it. Yo, he said I got another album out. I think I copped it like maybe a day or two after I heard him say it on the radio or something like that. That it's out, and I'm like, damn, X got another album out. Like, it just came out of nowhere, and shit was fire.
Oh yeah.
Lil Kim had an album out.
Oh, 96 and Foxy.
Yep.
Damn.
Hardcore.
The one in 98 is probably her best album.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called. Hold up. What's the name of that album called again?
Notorious K.I.M. That one. What are you talking about? For Foxy?
Yeah. Her second album.
China Doll. China Doll was 98. I thought that was 99.
Something like that.
One of them was whack, bro.
I didn't like it. I didn't like China Doll at all.
That's the one with Candy on it, right?
I did not like China Doll.
Is that the one?
Nah, Candy was Broken Silence. That's the third one.
That's the best one. Broken Silence is the.
I like Broken Silence.
But you got the reggae joint on there.
That was good.
So, okay.
Yeah, that was a good one. Got a lot of reggae songs.
But who dropped in 96?
96.
Bone Thugs.
I think MOP came out with Fireman Squad. That was 96.
That was the shit. That was the shit. No. Was that Fire? Yeah, that is Fire Squad. What was that shit? Yeah. It's the world famous MOP. No doubt. It's world.
Yes,
Blase.
Blase. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Dog Pound. The Dog Pound.
Yeah.
Dog Pound was 95. That was 95.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because it came out at the end of the year. Oh. Hell on Earth.
Yeah.
Hell on Earth
is November 96.
It's the infamous Back in the House once again, Little Life. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's when it came at Proc, right? Yep. You know what happened? 60 G's worth of gun clapping. Who shot you? You probably screamed louder in the opera. New York got you. Now you want to use my mob as a clutch? Yeah. Yep.
Great year.
Damn, nigga. They took it off the radio. You remember they took it off the radio?
Guess who we forgot, yo?
Yes.
Who?
What's that?
The Lost Boys.
Oh, yo. Oh man, yo. Hey, yo. Now, let's talk about them. Hey, listen, if Freaky Tah didn't die, bro, the Lost Boys was real consistent up until his death, yo.
Yeah.
Real shit. They was like, I think the Lost Boys would be a bigger name if he didn't die, yo. Because you could tell they was just like climbing the charts and just they were like becoming a bigger group each album, yo. Real talk, yo.
Yeah.
And it was still street, but it was like a party, like block party type.
That man, he was good at the Mr. Cheeks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody's not good at this, but Mr. Cheeks is great at it. Mr. Cheeks knows how to rock a microphone, right? Like he know how to get in a pocket, like the joints that you hear, and like when he do the hooks, like ghetto love is the love that we live by, and like you get into all these things. He's like, yo, my man, or like the music makes me high joint, like all these different things. Like no disrespect to Jay, but Jay can't give you that vibe. Like he's not a chief rocker. Like he got to put somebody on a song and let them do it. And no disrespect to him, because a lot of times it turned out great. Like he got a fantastic ear for music, right? But Mr. Cheeks is like, bro,
so you don't think any song on Reasonable Doubt is a party starter? Can't Knock the Hustle or Ain't No Nigga Feeling It?
All of them got people singing on it, bro. Not Jay. Jay not doing the hook.
So what? But that was the thing. That was
the point that I was making just now, though.
But it ain't everybody's style. I get what he's saying. I get what I'm saying. He's saying like,
I'm not knocking Jay, bro. I'm just saying Mr. Cheeks is, bro. I don't have to tear somebody down to lift somebody up. What I'm saying is, Mr.
That's what you're doing. But that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
but that's what you're doing.
Nah, that's not what I'm doing.
You said, but Hope can't do it. When you say Hope can't, you're putting him down as you're lifting Cheeks up.
Pause. Nah, but I also in the same paragraph, I also said he has an excellent ear for music, and he does make great music.
Nah. It's just like how people say Michael can't play instruments like Prince, and Prince can't dance like Michael. You know what I'm saying?
It's comparison. We do it every day.
You're right. You're right. But it's just that I rather compare similarities than unsimilarities. You know what I'm saying? Like you think about block party music, the closer to me, as far as Lost Boys, block party music is Naughty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like clap your hands is shit like that. Yeah. But I get what he's saying as far as how he rock it. Cause Lost Boys are on their way.
Can we just say Mr. Cheeks is great at it and just leave it?
He is. He was. Yeah. For 2 albums, yeah. And then the third album is when they lost Freaky Tah, and then they haven't made another album.
Then the fourth album, they came out with a fourth album during COVID.
That was fourth album? You talking about the EP? The EP that came out during the pandemic?
Yeah, but still, Cheeks was successful as a solo artist after that. He wasn't as big as Lost Boys, but Cheeks became a successful solo artist after that. And then whatever happened. But again, if Freaky Tah didn't die, bro, I really think Lost Boys name would be like a real one of the biggest groups out of Queens, yo, after Run DMC. Real shit. You know what I mean? As far as groups out of Queens, you got Run DMC. Oh, of course Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Of course Mobb Deep. But I'm not saying it was going commercial, but it was like I said, it was like party music. You get what I'm saying? And then that Renee shit was just the next level, man. Like that shit was just, it's such a
really radio friendly, bro.
Word up.
Really radio friendly. And I'm not saying that he catered to the radio. What I'm saying is he made stuff and it was natural and it gravitated towards the radio, bro. Like he was a radio darling, bro. And it's not because they tried to make pop hits. It was just people just fuck with him like that.
You like LL was in 96 too, right?
No, that was you talking about Phenomenon? That was 97.
98, 97?
No. What Our Shots came out in 96.
That was 95. Mr. Smith was
Yeah.
95.
So the album dropped 95, but the singles was dropped 96.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let me see, 96.
That was a pretty good album too,
Yeah.
bro. It wasn't as good as 14
Yes.
Shots to the Dome, but it was good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a classic to me, Mr. Smith.
yeah. That was before
you can't go
the
wrong in
fourth
my
round.
eyes, bro. Everything he makes is a classic to me, bro.
Right. Everything, not everything.
Everything, bro.
Everything to you, even Paradise.
Everything.
Oh man.
Everything. Even the album from 2 years ago. The album from 2 years ago, was it?
I skipped a lot of those albums, man. I skipped a lot of those albums. Yeah, Chino XL, rest in peace, Chino. 96, Here to Save You All. You had Tribe Called Quest, Beats Rhymes and Life. That was 96. They got nominated for a Grammy for that album.
Yeah.
A lot of underground albums.
Radio-friendly album.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor Righteous Teachers. They came out in 96. New World Order. Pretty good album.
That
Keith
was
Murray's second album. Huh?
You like the Poor Righteous Teachers album?
I hear you. Yes, I
do.
do.
The PRT album.
They very underrated. Huh? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear what you said. My bad.
No, I was.
Yeah, they very underrated group. Very underrated. You had Keith Murray's sophomore album, Enigma. Very underrated. That came out in 96. You remember the Enigma album with the rhyme? Big song from that album. You had Jay Dilla on that album as well.
Jay Dilla's high.
A lot of I mean, I know how you feel about Dilla already. I don't even want to get into that conversation. I already know how you feel about it.
Bro.
Here's one that you like, Lord Finesse. Lord Finesse, The Awakening, classic album. That came out in 96. You had Hip to the Game from that album. You had I think Brainstorm was on that album. That's boom bap, official boom bap right there.
Classic he's a Lord very Finesse underrated producer / rapper. Very understated.
He is. Definitely. He's great at doing both. He can give you a banging boom bap track, and he can kill you on the mic with his metaphors and punchlines and everything. Like I saw a lot of Big L in Lord Finesse.
I just wish that whole that collective could have stayed together. Like, yeah, I wish that collective.
They still together. They're still together. They're just not coming out with music. But they still together.
Diamond D got like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Showbiz and AG or Fat Joe, or you know what I'm saying. Big L, of course.
What you talking about? Classics?
Nah, I'm saying Diamond D is coming out with albums like every 6 months. I think.
Yeah.
I think he's like on the.
Yeah, because he has another album coming out, and I know Lord Finesse. They did an interview recently with Lord Finesse and Diamond D, and Lord Finesse is working on different albums. He's coming out with like an instrumental album. He's coming up with some other stuff. He wants to start doing like artist producer albums, like Alchemist has done in Muggs. So that's what he's doing. You had Exhibit with his first album at the Speed of Life, classic.
I didn't understand that album.
The Exhibit album?
I didn't understand it.
What you mean?
He sounded like.
What you mean you didn't understand it? It's basically West Coast boom bap. It's not G Funk.
Right. Right.
My clothes are out here.
I think I
did a few of the dishes, but I left the big things.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing about the Exhibit album is, he sounded like he sounded like a lyricist on like 1990s tracks, right? Like he sounded like a dude that was a bona fide spitter.
Exhibit? You think so?
Yeah, on that album, yes.
On the first album, because the first album to me was like, it was like straight West Coast boom bap.
That might be true.
Like real underground.
That might be true.
You know, yeah. when you hear paparazzi sounds like 1990s to you.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
it sounds like the old school samples. You know how you get you like a orchestral sample and then you loop it.
Y'all talking about
know?
Exhibit?
Right.
Yeah, when you put them.
Yeah.
And the thing I like about Exhibit and other rappers, that the skill level that it takes for somebody to rhyme A B instead of A B C D, you can tell. Like Kanye is a B C. Biz Markie, dudes like that, they're like shoo,
right,
do, few. You know what I'm saying? And then you have dudes that actually rhyme a word in the middle of the first sentence with a word at the end of the second sentence. Like it take like a skill. You know what I'm saying?
right,
and I noticed Exhibit do that. Right? Everybody can't do that. Right? Like even rhyming the second to last word on a line and saying the last line. I'm sorry, go ahead, bro.
No, go
Yo, Ray jumped off before we talked about Big Daddy Kane, bro.
He'll be back.
Ray he gotta give Big Daddy Kane his propers, bro. Stop playing, bro. You know, you gotta respect Kane, bro.
Ah man, here we go. We also had Westside Connection, Bow Down. That whole group was formed because of the East West beef.
Right.
And they gave us a classic first album with Bow Down. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish they would get back together. They had a falling out also. Cube and Mac 10. You know what I'm saying? There was actually a video yesterday that somebody posted on Instagram with Dub C was at a concert and he was telling the crowd his feelings on, if they'll ever reunite. I hope they do. But I know what happened between Cube and Mac 10, and I don't know if there's any coming back from that album. So Cube is like in the same position as Jay with Dame. Like him and Mac 10 may never squash that beef. But they gave us a classic album that is 30 years this year with Bow Down. You had to get boys with the Resurrection that came out 30 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Her first album.
Who was that? Bahamadia? You said Bahamadia?
Yeah, Bahamadia with Collage. That came out.
Yeah. I like that.
Yes.
It was for people that like lyrics. It's a very smooth album. What I was going to ask you about is how do you like Mac 10 lyrically? Like, how do you like him as a rapper?
I think he's dope. I've been a fan of him since he came out with his first album, and the stuff he's done with Cube and with Dub C, and I think he's dope. I mean, he's not lyrical, but for his flow, like he gets the job done, and he knows how to flow on a lot of different beats. And
I think he's excellent at picking music.
Yeah,
right. And then he get on there and be elementary with the rhymes, but the music be dope.
Yeah, I agree. He I haven't listened to a Mac 10 album in years. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely was, when he came out in like 95 with his first album, and then the Westside Connection album, he was definitely one of the best from the West Coast. But a lot of great albums came out in 96, man. Like we got to celebrate everybody. We got not just Jay-Z, but we got to celebrate everybody.
Did you enjoy the Busta album, The Coming?
Yes, I love it. I love the intro. The way that it started with Lord Have Mercy and that intro was one of the best intros to start an album.
Right.
Like you felt like something like it's called The Coming. You felt like something huge was about to happen with that intro. And then like the sequencing was great, the production. You had Dillo on that album, you had Q-Tip, you had Janae on this party.
Yeah, Molly G on there.
Yeah. Wuha, that was a great first album.
And you know what else? I think that Busta album I think that when you said the sequencing, I think that's very underrated, bro. Because just when you was like, okay, all these songs starting to sound, you get the Johnny joint.
It's a party.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it did had a different flow than the most of the album. It had a different flow.
And Wuha also broke up the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how the album start, it don't even start with nothing. It start with rumbles coming through your speakers. Remember how you, like, if you listening to it in the car, the album start with
yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Then Lord Have Mercy come in with the tone.
That's
like,
what I like it.
Yeah, crazy.
It was like
Lord
a
have
movie.
mercy.
Yeah.
Damn. You said Lord have mercy. You took me back. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I think my favorite song on it is track. Is it track number 3 or track number 2?
That's Everything Remains Raw.
I don't think the same thing. I make sure everything we make's raw. Some shit like that.
The other one, the one after that.
Do my thing joint.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, do my thing. I think that was like track 2, if I'm not mistaken.
It's track 2, man, bro.
Yeah.
I love that. That's my favorite joint on the whole joint, bro.
Yeah. I love Abandoned Ship, him and Rampage. That was a great collab too.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I like
so many like
the Death Squad versus Flip Mode Squad joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Classic.
Yeah.
Bro.
Definitely.
Classic. I think Busta been putting out music since '91, and I think he might be the king of this hip hop stuff, bro. Like Busta been putting out music for ever.
He's a legend for sure.
Yeah, he might be the king of this rap thing, bro. Like this man, he do music with everybody, bro.
Everybody.
Like, yeah, and he reached another generation when he did that verse with Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This bro, like a generation, they just bro, they love Busta for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he definitely one of the GOATs.
Yeah, he probably the king, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He probably Ray, what's up with you? What's up with you and Kane, bro? Hey, I've been calling Triborough, bro. I was like, yo, why Ray doing this to Kane, bro?
What happened? What Kane do?
What'd he do?
What the new album with
Try, you hear this, bro?
The new album?
He's talking about in general, like the respect, like you feel like Kane, you gotta give Kane his respect.
Yo, you gotta give him his propers, bro.
You trolling. You trolling hard.
Nah, bro, you ain't seen Kane putting verses out there. Kane be putting
no, but you know what? Some of them videos old. Not old, but like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, but it just resurfaced because of Max B saying what he said. So a lot of Kane stuff resurfaced. But it's funny too. I ran across. I didn't watch the whole thing. I fell asleep, but I started watching that verse again with him and KRS.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit was dope. Oh, matter of fact, Kane do got a new album coming out though.
Yes.
With Kissing Them.
Yeah, good. Because Kane deserves his respect, bro. People been sleeping on him. People been lunching on him for years, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That man deserves his respect.
They doing the Big Daddy Kane challenge now. Like a lot of rappers are doing the freestyle challenge now.
Right. Yeah, Kiss did it. Kiss did it. They said,
bro.
Yeah, Kiss. I think that's when he said. Well, I can't say set it up, but set it back off on what's his name, 38 Spesh. Yeah, I know y'all heard about that. That's funny.
Yeah.
I say Spesh stop talking.
What is that about? I mean, all of this is from all of this happened because he wanted to get Jadakiss on a feature and Jadakiss wouldn't take his money. This is all because of that.
I think it's something that I don't know the actual detail. I'm assuming that Jada might not have got around to it, and his assumption was he think Jada's scared because on the particular song they had, he claimed he had a better verse than Kiss, or something like that. And you know what? He might have had a better verse on that particular song. You never know, but that don't mean that you overall better than him. And if you feel that way, listen, it's only one way to do that. Get in the booth.
Exactly.
No more talking. Because I rock with Spesh. But Spesh, get in the booth. No talking. You know what I mean?
Spesh he's all right, bro.
He got a new album that's out, 8 Shots. It's pretty good. I listened to it.
Yeah, he just got, but he got to stop talking. Like, you might as well get in the booth because Jada not talking. Jada's throwing shots. So you might as well get in the booth. Nah, Jada throwing shots. Jada, word up. Especially that last shit with Fat Joe. Jada ain't wasting no time. Jada throwing shots like nigga, bring it. Jada is ready, bro. And that what he just was a teaser. That was on third.
God feature.
Yeah. Don't even mention his name.
I'm sorry, I missed it. It was
don't even mention Stove God name.
Who?
Don't mention Stove God name, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Man.
Hey, try them 40 days is up.
Oh man.
Hey, how good is Jada anyway, in y'all opinion?
He's great. Well, he's a great lyricist. I still don't feel like he has a classic in his discography, but he's a great lyricist.
He doesn't have a classic album.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely one.
He don't have a classic album.
No. Here's the thing. No. He's on classic songs, right? But he don't have a classic album. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, I think Styles had the best solo albums out of all of them.
Yeah.
Word up.
For sure.
I think Styles had the best solo albums out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? But it be like that. Look at Wu-Tang. Memphis on classic songs, but people don't rank Meth solo albums as classics like they rank a Purple Tape or Supreme Clientele. You get what I'm saying? Right. You know, but Memphis on classic albums.
Hey, I thought me and Mr. Ray was cool, bro.
You say why? Because of meth?
Come on, dog. We got to give. Come on, man. At some point, we got to stop like falling for the banana in the tailpipe, the buffoonery with dudes be saying words that don't even make sense, and then meth is a technician with the pen, and we're like, yeah, the other dude is better. Like, come on, man.
Like
body of work.
Nah. Meth got a crazy body of work. We were talking about as far as like his albums is dope. Don't get me wrong, but they don't have a classic rank. It don't.
Right.
And I'm not saying it's not classic. We don't have a classic rank. Classic rank is Purple Tape. Classic rank is the shit we celebrating. Classic in Wu-Tang, Supreme Clientele, of course 36 and Liquid Swords. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but here's the thing. I still feel that Meth got a classic in him. Because here's the thing, like, I never think I say a certain person has a classic album, but they do. Y'all might curse me out, and hip hop, please forgive me. But I think y'all can laugh. But I think El Chapo was a classic album for a Dipset. The latest Dipset classic album was El Chapo.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I feel like Tecal to me was a classic, but I think Liquid Swords and Cuban Link was better sounding album.
I think the only reason why we don't hold it in such high esteem is because we got flooded with the same sound, and Method Man came out with the same sound as a bunch of stuff, and we thought we was gonna get something new, right?
But he actually changed it up on part 2 though. Part 2 sounds different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's more tracks. The thing, and I didn't like Tecal when it first came out. I did not like it. I remember buying it and not liking it, and it took me years to like it. And you look at his catalog now, I guess you would say by default that's his classic album, because that Meth Lab shit, I ain't fucking with the Meth Lab shit.
Nah, me neither. Oh man, I don't.
I didn't like Tecal.
You know what I mean?
Nah, you talking about Meth Lab. He ain't like Meth Lab. That
Tikal
yeah.
was good. I think that's the best
Nah,
album.
Tikal is
I
good.
think
Don't get me
Tikal is
wrong.
his classic album. Like, but his yeah. Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I just think he a group rapper, and it's no disrespect,
No,
right? He just a group
no, he's
rapper.
not. No, he's not.
Method Man
No,
is not a group.
Sheik is a
How?
group rapper. That's Sheik. That's Sheik.
No,
Not
no,
Method Man. Because Method Man could jump on any track and make it a
no.
hit song. He's done it
See,
No,
already.
but I get. No, I'll be honest. I think both of you are right. I think
yeah,
but you know what?
but
He's more better as
but
a group rapper
you
than
didn't
a
let me finish
solo.
my point. The point that I'm getting is not that he needs somebody to carry him, right? The point is
He stands out in the group book more.
right. The point I'm making is he is dope in a complementary type scenario.
Right.
Like his best song of all time, he's with somebody else. Like all the dopest Method Man joints you ever heard, Method's with somebody else.
You're right.
What his best song? His best song. You talking about All I Need with Mary? With Mary? You talking about that?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
but not so much as that. But he's talking about like with Redman, with
With Wu-Tang,
Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get it. But you know what? Bring the Pain was solo.
Right.
You're right.
You had Bring the Pain. You had Release Your Delph. You had Dangerous Grounds. You don't think any
When I
of those
first
songs were
stepped
good?
on the scene, I was petrified. That was the shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He got songs by himself that still hit as hard as the collabs though.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
I was with you.
To me, I
think they hit, but I'm not. I personally, I can't say Bring the Pain is on the same level as All I Need.
Come on, he performed that at 95 Social Wood. At 95 Social Wood, he performed that when it was all about Bad Boy and Death Row.
What I'm saying is, when I was boxing, bro, I used to come out to Bring the Pain, bro. Like I love Bring the Pain, right? At first, I used to come out to a joint by Onyx called Slam, and then I heard Bring the Pain, and then I started coming out to Bring the Pain. I'm not saying it's no.
Oh, you was boxing? You used to box,
bro. Yeah, I still work out and all that, man. That was a long time. That was like 20 years ago, bro. No, that was like 30 years ago. Well, about 25 years ago.
Damn. So you was pro.
Yeah, on the chitlin circuit.
Pro is pro.
Yeah.
And he said he came out to Bring the Pain. I'm like, oh shit, hold up.
Yeah. You know, prize fighting, bro. It's like first place is like $400, second place like $250. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, you know, pay your light bill.
Word.
You know, buy you. Yo, you remember rims? Remember you know what I'm saying? You used to buy some put rims on your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, win first prize, man. Like maybe win a tournament, win like $1,100 to go put some rims on your car or something.
Right. He says put some rims, like some street rail rims.
Of course.
Y'all remember the street rail rim?
Yes, I remember those.
Bro, that was the era, bro. Hey, yo, my first time going to Atlanta, it was in '99, bro. 99% of the cars had rims. Yo.
Yep.
I'm in a brand new Chevy truck, and I stayed out in traffic because I don't have shiny rims. Real talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it is.
And then you had the 3 6 Mafia song, Riding Spinners. That's all they had in the video.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my shit with Crunchy Black in them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Crunchy Black did a little dance at the end?
Little flip. Was on that track.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Back when I was in Houston, bro. Paul Wall and Mike Jones and
I ain't hear you say. Oh yeah, Sitting Sideways and Still Tripping.
Something House, Swisher House.
Oh, what's the name?
Swisher House.
What's the name was down with who passed away, right? Who passed away from Swisher House recently?
Oh, Michael 5,000 watts.
Yeah, he passed away.
Michael 5,000 watts.
Yeah.
That was the 6'8" dude, right?
Yeah, he was behind he was behind a lot of them, right? He's behind all of them, Paul Wall and
Who?
Michael Watts.
Yeah.
No, we do that for Mike Jones, bro. Who?
Oh.
Mike Jones.
Oh, hey yo, real talk, bro. Yo, real talk. He'll tell you, yo, I rock with Mike Jones. But shout out to my brother Dane. But Dane was like, yo, in Houston, they don't rank him like we rank Mike Jones. I told him, like, yo, real talk, like, I know Scarface is the godfather of the South, king of Houston. But in 2004, in 2004, 2005, I think Mike Jones, yo, he brought out Still Tipping. Yo, that made that put Houston back on the map strong. Like, we was rocking with Houston real strong that year with Mike Jones and Slim Thug and Paul Wall and you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, Mike Jones set off a new era with that song for me.
Chameleon had a joint out too.
Who?
Chameleon, Spider Loc.
Chameleons.
Yeah.
You said who?
Yeah.
Spider Loc.
Spider Loc from over there too?
I think Spider Loc from over there too, bro.
Oh, I thought because his name Loc. I thought, I hear Loc, I think about like Cali, like Loc. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought he's from Cali.
Nah.
Oh, hold on. 40. Yeah, I could have swore he's from Cali.
I thought he was from. I could have sworn he was from Houston, bro.
No, I don't know where he's from, but I was assuming because his name Loc. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't hear Loc, right?
Chameleon,
Chameleon too, yeah.
And Chameleon, Paul Wall was Julius.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were real life Julius.
Yeah. All of them. Yeah, all of that is like in the same area. It's like New York and Philly. Like, it's the same. Port Arthur, I think Port Arthur like an hour and a half away, maybe 2 hours away from Houston.
Yeah, Texas big.
Yeah. And Dallas is like an hour and a half from Houston. So yeah.
Yeah, Dallas, yeah. But
I'm glad you mentioned Philly. I want to talk about something. I'm glad you mentioned Philly because did you see the All-Star game?
Yeah, I saw that. Trash. Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it? What did you think? Because I got my issues with the All-Star game.
I think the Mets are trash. I think the Mets are trash.
Well, we know that. I'm just
right.
I'm talking about the All-Star game though.
I thought it was boring, bro. Yeah, I thought it was boring, bro.
It was every year the National League lose. I'm like, why are they voting in the superstars in the National League and every year they lose into the American League? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of frustrate me, man. And it frustrates me because I have a friend at work. Me and him. I started. I may as well say it. So we are very low level executives for a pharmaceutical joint. Like, we're in medical sales, right? Like, we go like talk to doctors' offices and all that stuff to sell them stuff, whatever. It ain't even. It sounds fancy, bro. It's not. Right? It sounds like it should be something. It's not, right? Every time we get ready to start the meeting, meetings, right? He keep reminding me that Philly has better rap music than New York. He constantly remind me of that. Here we go.
What? He constantly remind me, try, and I keep telling. I'm like, bro, you say it one more time, bro. I'm gonna put you on the show, me and Triborough, so me and Triborough can jump you on national TV. But he keeps saying Philly and to his credit, he brought up something and he was like, every era of hip hop where a New York rapper was great, a Philly rapper was great, maybe better. Right? And I was like, bro, you crazy, you wildin'. Yeah. He tried to tell me like some dude from State Property. Is there a dude from
He good?
No, not Beans. I like Beans.
Yeah, Beans. Freeway. You got Freeway.
Freeway got a
you
joint.
Got PD Crack, the Young Gunners.
Does Freeway have a? Because he told me Freeway got a classic. He told me Freeway got a top 20 rap song.
I agree. No, I don't know if it's top 20. I will say Philadelphia Freeway is a classic album. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I don't know if it's too hard to see to be top 20 all time. You know, but like top you now for you for your is if you say top 300, I'll be like top 300, but top 20 all time, no, that's way too hard.
I didn't say top 20 all time now because I don't know.
Right,
I'm admitting that I don't know. I'm just
not top 10 or top 20.
You saying Freeway don't have a top 20 song all time?
Top 20 song or album? Not top 20 album, but song. I will say what they do is his signature song. Him and Jay-Z and Beanie Sigel. That's his signature.
What they do?
Song.
You talking about the Roots?
Yes. No, what they do joint with Freeway, and they had the Wire characters in the video.
I gotta go back and
song, what they do. Yeah.
I gotta go back and listen to it, bro.
That was a great song. Like that's a classic album, but I wouldn't say top 20 all time. But the song is like the album.
The song, just the song, not the album, just the song.
Album, I would say. This song, I would say, like maybe top 100, like hip hop songs.
So it ain't nothing. So it ain't nothing.
What you mean? It's top 100. It made the cut. It's top 100. You know, like Billboard had top 200. If you wasn't on the top 200, then you were considered like whack. Like you didn't even chart. If you're in the top 100, you made it. You know what?
Ray,
yeah, what we do? I was like,
you think that song's in top 100?
Yes.
Which one?
It was because it was definitely like for the time, like when the Wire was actually on TV, and they have the characters in the video, and it was like that's when Rockefeller was at his peak.
Oh, you talking about Freeway? You know what do is wrong?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
An album.
Oh yeah. I know it. Yeah, I know the joint you talk about. That joint was a little banging.
Yeah, because he had, and you're right. They had the Wire on when the Wire was hot. They had Weeknd, damn, what's his name? Omar Brody. Yeah, Brody from Newark.
Yeah,
he's actually from my side of Newark. Actually,
he's from your side. Oh wow.
Yeah, our projects rock with each other. Used to be all that shit.
Right.
So they do get. So they do have like a top 20 rap song then.
Who?
Yes.
Who? State Property or Rockefeller?
Freeway.
Hell yeah. Would you know what we do is wrong? Hell yeah.
Wrong. Rock until the sun come up. Yes. Even when the sun go down. Yeah, I know the joint he talk about now.
That's actually out of all State Property. That's actually the biggest song out of State Property. Is that?
Okay.
Right.
Even though Beans is Beans, but as far as like just State Property, like I can't name a bigger song than that. And they got a lot of shit, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Philly might be just as good as New York when it comes to rap. Then.
No, Jersey.
It is, but
but Philly is shit. But Philly is shit though. I rock with Philly. Like I've been rock with Philly shit since besides Fresh Prince and them. 3 Times Dope.
3 Times Dope. Steady B. Cool C.
And Steady B. Cool. And yo, I wrote them in jail.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yep.
Wow.
I the reason why, because I just started recording. You know what? And I was really like pressing to see if I can get an interview. You know what I'm saying? And I got no response back. But what was I to expect? These brothers on death row. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yep.
Yeah, Rock the Mic was a huge song.
Yeah, Rock the Mic was dope.
Yes.
Yeah, Rock the Mic. Yeah, I forgot. It's Freeway to plays with BC, and I got what it takes to rock the mic, right? Means rocking this thing. I do a mic.
Yes.
Yo, Schoolie D is the inventor of gangsta rap.
Kenny Mack.
Hey, yo, and that's another thing. That's why I've got a name. Schoolie D. Because he was the Godfather, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hold a question I gotta ask. Is Schoolie D still alive?
I think so.
Huh?
He passed away? I thought he was.
I believe he is.
Yeah.
He's alive.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
And y'all remember what's the name? Tim
He's
Dog?
64.
Yeah, Tim Dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
They say he alive.
Yeah.
He supposed to have died, but they say he alive. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
But fellas, I
But
hate to cut it short. I'm about to sign off. I got
all right.
I got an early one. You know what I'm saying? But listen, it's always a pleasure, my brothers. You get what I'm saying?
No
And
doubt. No
I
doubt.
highlight y'all behind the scenes about you know what.
all right,
All right.
boss.
You already.
Salute.
Yeah.
All right.
Salute.
Now,
Peace.
Unc, before we get out of here, yo, we got to talk about this All-Star game, bro, because that shit pissed me off.
It was whack, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know why the National League is losing every year to the American League. Is the American League the superior league?
They don't
Are they
have
really
no.
that good?
They don't have no.
What you mean? You
And
got
plus,
Juan Soto on the Mets. What you mean?
yeah, I know,
You
but
got
I don't
Shohei
think.
Ohtani.
But Otani didn't play last night, did he? I don't remember seeing him.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw the score. I was like, yo, they gonna lose again because they lose every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like why they have to change it up now. Now that Major League Baseball need to have either you have like the USA team against the world, or you have just the American League against like the Puerto Rico or Venezuela or Dominican Republic. Right. Pick any Latin country because it's the Latins that's running baseball now anyway. So, but they got to get rid of the National League. The National League is terrible. There's something wrong. When they're losing every year in the All-Star game, there's something wrong. They got to switch up the format, like the NBA did. The NBA switched up the format. They had the world against the USA team, and it was a competitive game, and I loved it. They got to do something like that.
I agree,
because this is terrible. And what I really didn't like was Monday night when they had the home run derby, and that was like the first time that Netflix actually had the home run derby on their platform, and Jordan Walker, American black player that won the home run derby. What I didn't like about the home run derby was that the Philly fans were booing Jordan Walker because they wanted a hometown hero, Kyle Schwarber, to win. And I think it was tasteless and classless of the Philadelphia fans to do
because they should have been rooting for baseball, bro. They should have been rooting for baseball.
Exactly. Right? And it meant like if you didn't know any better, when you look at that home run derby, it looked like it was a black player against a white player. You know what I'm saying? It came off real racist, and I'm like, bro, like it was a great home run derby. It was a lot of great players a part of that home run derby. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they were booing this black man to lose and they wanted Kyle Schwarber to win, it was tasteless of Philadelphia. They should be ashamed of themselves. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do. They booed Destiny's Child when they performed at the NBA All-Star game years ago. They booed Santa Claus at the old Veteran Stadium out there, and they that's what they do. They tasteless.
But it's Philly, bro. It's Philly.
They should be ashamed of themselves. Philly, you got to do better. I'm talking to all the people from Philly that's gonna watch this. Y'all got to do better because this was in poor taste to be booing this black man because y'all wanted your hometown hero to win. I didn't like that.
It's Philly, bro. It's what they.
You know what I'm saying? But it was a good home run derby. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was good. You had a lot of great young hitters. You had Junior Caminero from the Tampa Bay Rays. He was hitting them out like effortlessly. It was great to see him his swing. You had Wilson Contreras from the Red Sox. They were booing him too because I believe Wilson Contreras used to be on the Phillies, and they were booing him like his. I think he was on the Phillies too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
But when he was at bat, they were booing him like the whole time. They were booing every at bat. You had Ben Rice from the Yankees. He was, I think he was nervous at first, but he he was his dad was throwing to him, and he had a couple of homers. You had you had Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper's on my fantasy team right now. You had Bryce Harper. He was good. It came to a point where I thought he was going to pass his teammate Kyle Schwarber for the finals, but that didn't happen. Right. You had who else was on? You had the guy from Tokyo. I forgot his name. He plays on the White Sox. Yeah, Murakami was good. He was good too. Yeah, I enjoyed him. You had the guy from the Royals, Caglione.
Yeah,
he was good also. But it was a competitive derby. That's probably the best derby I've seen in like a decade. But I didn't like how the Philly fans were booing Jordan Walker in the finals, so that their hometown boy could win it. Yeah, because he never won. In 2018, he had lost, and he said he wanted to come back and he wanted to win it. But Cal Strobel was good. He had a great performance in the derby. But the Philly fans were terrible. That's bad sportsmanship for them to be booing up. And his parents was in the front row. Like his parents was there cheering him on.
And grandparents.
Yeah, his parents was. That was his grandparents.
And yeah, his parents and grandparents.
Oh, okay.
Both.
Yeah,
Both.
like they were cheering him on, and they booing him the whole time. I'm like, bro, like you would think this was like the World Series or something.
Yeah, it's Philly, bro. Dang.
You know, I'm like, y'all got to do better, Philly. Come on now. That's that. We would never do that. In New York City, would never do that. We got class. You know what I'm saying? We the champions. We would never do that. Bro, they've never done that here. Like when they had the All-Star game here, we don't go around and boo the.
But New York got other stuff though. New York got a whole bunch of other stuff. Like they ain't got time to.
I mean, Philly got teams. They got the Flyers. They got their hockey team. They got the sorry ass Six. They need LeBron there if they got a chance of beating us. Because even with LeBron there, they still gonna get their ass beat. They ain't beating us. The Sixers, we ain't afraid of no Sixers. I don't care if they got LeBron or not. They ain't touching the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they got the Eagles. They got their Super Bowl champions out there. They got other teams. It's just that, like for baseball, they should just, as a fan, you got to be happy that these players put on a performance, because they could have said no, or they don't want to do it, and they went out of their way to give us a classic home run derby. But the Philly fans were just terrible booing this black man. I don't like that, because it came off really racist. You know what I'm saying? It came off strange.
It came off strange. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it came off weird. But because you should have been rooting for the entertainment.
Exactly.
But it's Philly. It's Philly.
He's an American player. When was the last time you seen an American born black player win the home run derby? You got to go back to like Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing but Latin players now, and now Tokyo and their people are coming over and dominating the sport. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for Jordan Walker. Salute to him. Salute to the St. Louis Cardinals. He did his thing. And Philly fans gotta do better. You can't boo.
The first thing I didn't like was they didn't have on league uniforms. They had on their own uniforms for one.
See, but I don't mind. I actually like that, because that's what I wanted the NBA to go back to. Like let them wear their team uniforms.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't like that. You wanted them to wear the team jerseys or whatever.
Yeah. Get Calvin Klein or ask somebody to design your uniforms. Get Fubu to design your uniforms.
Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
Oh man, don't Fubu. What?
Yeah, somebody get Glory to design your.
Hell no, no. They just need to stick to wearing their team jersey. And they got Fubu doing it.
Yo, you know I'm from New Jersey, right? So chat. Right. For those that don't know, I'm from New Jersey, right? But I used to live in close proximity to New York, probably about 15 minutes by car through the Holland Tunnel to Manhattan. Legit, where I used to live is closer to Manhattan than people that lived in maybe Harlem or Brooklyn, especially Queens. Right, like I used to live closer to Midtown Manhattan than a lot of people that actually lived in the city. Triborough, a dude gonna tell me with a straight face, last week on the Knicks at Night podcast, he gonna tell me that New Yorkers introduced the world to Timberland boots. Bro, I laughed so hard, bro. I was like, they did what? He's like, yo, New York, you New York, son, they invented Timbs. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, y'all didn't invent Timbs, right? Timbs invented Timbs, right? But it was like, yo, if it
Right.
wasn't for New York, people wouldn't be wearing Timbs, bro.
That is true.
Yo,
That is
still
true.
make me laugh.
That is, but that is true. We trendsetters when it comes to fashion and everything. We've done it. Like when it came to Tommy Hilfiger and Polo and Jabot jeans, Timberland, everything. Like we done it. We done like this stuff came out when I was in middle school.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to make it a regional thing, but I mean like the New Yorkers, the New York hip hop artists were the ones to put Timberland on a global map. You know what I'm saying? So that it wasn't just like workwear. Like you look at Carhartt, right? Like Carhartt was like workwear.
That's New Jersey, bro. That started in Jersey.
Well, yeah, but I mean, all right, we'll tri-state area, but we made it fashionable to take workwear and like Dickies, like like a pair of Dickies khakis. That's known for like the West Coast.
Hat like this one.
Right. We made it fashionable where you don't necessarily have to work in them. You can go to like the club in them.
You just chilling on the Ave with work boots on.
You can just be chilling them. Right.
But I'm gonna try no lie, bro. Hand to the man. 1980. My grandfather came up and picked up me and my friend Keith from across the street. That's his official name is Keith from across the street. That's his name. I'm Uncle Freezy, and his name is Keith from across the street. Right. My grandfather, Pee Wee, came from the Bronx, New York, and took us to his house for we was over there for 2 weeks in the Bronx. I was wearing these sneakers called New Yorkers, right? I was wearing New Yorkers, right? And my friend, Keith from across the street, his mom bought him these boots called Timberland, right? And he didn't want to wear them because nobody was wearing them. And we used to get picked on for wearing Timbs by people from New York. People from New York was wearing Adidas with no strings in them. You know what I'm saying? They was wearing these suede Pumas, and they was wearing like puff Nikes. Yeah. They was wearing the Puma round 2 Ralph Sampson joints, Marvin Hank. They was wearing stuff like that. When my homeboy Keith came out the house with Timberlands on, bro, they got in a circle and picked on my friend Keith all afternoon, bro. They said he had on bro games, bro. They was like, yo, get them Buster Browns out of here. They was Timberlands, bro. This is my personal experience. I was there.
But that was before the but that's probably before the wave though. That'd be cause my first pair of Timbs was 1990. You know what I'm saying? And before 90, I didn't see nobody wear Timbs over here.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. So so it was that was probably before.
But we was wearing Timbs. We was wearing Timbs before 90. But for your personal experience, I can understand where you're coming from. Right. By the time 1990 was here, dudes had already been wearing Timbs with bubble gooses and you know, remember the red and black lumberjack jackets and all that. Yes. It was like by that time, you know what I'm saying, it was probably all over Brooklyn. But we was when we was at dudes from and chat. So pardon me if I get the streets wrong, but where we was at, we was probably about 20 minutes from this place called Harlem, 30 minutes from a place called Harlem, USA, right? And every dude that we saw, everybody that we saw in Harlem, New York, and I mean everybody was fresh. You didn't see nobody in regular degular. Everybody in Harlem was rocking Lee jeans with the pinstripes or the bugle board. I mean the Tigra shirt with the tiger on it. You know what I'm saying? With the crease Kango, the little furry Kango, some jewelry on. And me and my friend Keith, the one with the bro games, the one with the Timberlands on, we was like, we should rob these motherfuckers. like we didn't know what to think because this is 80, so we was 12 years old. We 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell my mom to work some extra shifts just so that I can get some suede Pumas. I gotta wear what she buy me.
Right.
But it was dudes in Harlem like 10 years old, bro. Younger than me, and they like the red suede Pumas with the black stripe on them. You know what I'm saying? The white sole, and they got like the red Latikra shirt and the black camo with the crease down them. I'm like, yo, everybody in Harlem is dressed to kill, bro. Right. I ain't never seen that like that. But they didn't have on Timberlands, bro.
Right.
They was clowning us, bro. They was clowning us about my friend wearing Timbs.
But I mean, if it wasn't for hip hop, like we wouldn't know about some of these labels. We wouldn't know about a Tommy Hilfiger or a Lacoste or you know, a Fila, a Timberland.
Yeah.
Like hip hop was responsible for, you know, what's hot, what's the hottest thing to wear in the streets. And
my
then
friend,
when we're looking through the magazines, like Vogue magazines is not having what we wearing. So we have to look through, you know, Right On and Fresh magazines and The Source, you know, those hip hop publications that they knew what, and they had the advertisements too. So we seeing like Willie Esco jeans, we seeing, you know, FUBU, you know what I'm saying? We seeing Mecca, we seeing PNB Nation, like that's the shit we were wearing, you know, Mark Echo.
Right.
Like you look through a Vogue magazine, they don't have the same labels that we wear.
Y'all turned a leather company into an icon with Averex.
Right.
All Averex used to do was just leather. And then all of a sudden they got t-shirts and
they got t-shirts, they got joggers, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. So it's like hip hop is responsible for, you know, Timberland's success. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even at the time in the 90s when they didn't want to acknowledge, you know, black people's money and you know, us wearing their product on our feet. They got billion. They became rich. They were rich and popular because of hip hop, the hip hop community. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the number one boots that we wear in the wintertime, and then it's everything else. You know what I mean?
Bro, I used to go to the Bronx and like we'll go to Harlem, right? Because my mom would never let me go to Harlem from New Jersey, right? Only time I can go to Harlem is like when I was staying with my grandfather, because we had bigger, you know, because I had bigger cousins, whatever, look out for you, whatever, right? Bro, we was in Harlem and we would see dudes legitimately head to toe with Louis Vuitton leather on. You know what I'm saying? You like, dang, bro, you got on a Louis Vuitton jacket? I thought they only made pocketbooks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes legit used to have entire Gucci outfits on, bro. Dudes used to have on Gucci watches. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why when people tell me that New York started the Timberland thing, I'm like, bro, New Yorkers was too proud to put on work clothes, bro. New Yorkers wasn't wearing no work. That was a Jersey thing, bro.
See, but when we start seeing like Naughty by Nature wear it, and Onyx comes out with the ball heads and the Timbs, and you know, Lords of the Underground, and when even Heavy D was rocking Timbs. So when we started seeing like, you know, Biggie wearing Timbs and all that, we started wearing what some of our favorite also were. Nas actually had an exhibit for Illmatic when Illmatic turned 25. When he had the exhibit here, and I took pictures of that. They showed it like his first pair of Timbs that he had at the exhibit. Like he kept them. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Like that's crazy to see. Like Nas before he blew up with Illmatic, he had his first pair of Timbs at his event. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how iconic Timberland is for a lot of us. Like it raised us through our, you know, our childhood and teenage years and into adulthood, and I'm still wearing Timbs now. You know what I'm saying? Like if this is winter time and it's a snowstorm, it's Timberlands for me, and everything else after that. Polo boots is after. You know, I love Nike HCG boots, and that became popular with Dipset when Jim Jones was on his run, and we started wearing that. But Timberland for me, it's always gonna be Timberland first,
bro. There was a boot. If there was a shoe that came out, I can't remember. I think it was like what 40 belows, 20 belows or something.
40 belows, yeah. The
Yeah.
Timberland joint.
When those came out, bro, I saw them in the thing. You saw them in the
in Juice.
You know how they, huh?
That was in Juice when Pac was wearing them in Juice.
Yeah. But I'm saying we went in the Timberland store and we saw them in a glass case, bro. They was $200, and that was 1990. I think that was like 1992.
92,
and it was $200. I was like, yo, these joints cost more than Jordans, bro. They cost more than Jordans in their prime, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
but New York took that thing to the extreme, man, because we used to a lot of stuff cats from New Jersey, we used to get picked on, bro. Like we used to wear wife beaters. Like because the thing is, we used to wear wife beaters because we didn't really have no money for school clothes. So when we got home from school, we took our school clothes off and just ran back out the door with like a t-shirt on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then dudes for like, yo, shorty, you can't put like dudes from New York used to pick on us like, yo, we got shirts that you ain't got no shirt, you ain't got no clothes. You like dudes from New York so ruthless. They was like, yo, your daddy ain't working, your daddy ain't got a job. Like playing us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But then like all them styles is like, they make it back to New York and New York take it and run with it, bro.
Yeah, I have a cousin that he lives in Tampa, and he used to he had a whole Timberland collection. And in Tampa, you don't need Timbs down there. And he used to come up here like every holiday season, and he would buy the newest Jordans and the newest Timbs, and he would take it back down to Tampa with him. He have a whole Timberland collection.
Either your cousin is rich or he crazy.
And he missed New York. Like he
may be both.
He used to live up here, but he
older than you? He older than you? Huh?
No. I'm older than him, but he actually used to live on my block when he was younger. But he had moved down to Tampa in the 90s. But every time he used to come up to visit, he would spend money on the newest Timbs and the newest Jordans, and he had like a whole collection. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a true sneakerhead and somebody that appreciates Jordans and Timberlands. Like he needed his new fix of Jordans and Timbs, and he take it back to Tampa with him. I don't know when he would wear it in Tampa, but
Chad, let me tell y'all something. If you buy something and it's precious, if you can't insure it, it's not precious.
Right.
If you can't insure it, like if something happened to it and nobody will replace it, it's not precious.
I mean, I don't see the thing. I agree, but then it's like I've been a collector like all my life, and I've seen like my mom is a collector and my grandfather was a collector. So
but you talking about art? Are you going down the road of
art?
No.
I mean just in general. Like I grew up in that collecting culture, but it's like to me, I look at things like that. Like it's just material. It's just materialistic things. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it could be replaced. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's. I mean. I feel
but
like
if you're an art
collector,
is what I'm saying. If you're an art collector, say for instance, if it's books or music, records, paintings, poetry, whatever it is, if you collect that, that's considered art, right?
Right.
But Jordan's is considered clothes, and it's a difference,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a difference, like and I know people will be like, but nah, man, somebody can come buy your collection, but what if your joint burned down? Is your insurance company gonna pay you for?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Now they'll pay you for your art.
It could be replaced. That's what I'm saying. Is like I don't think anything is that serious like that to put insurance on. Like, oh, let me put insurance on vinyl. You know what I'm saying?
You think so? Some vinyl is rare, bro. Like some vinyl is out of production.
I mean, I don't know. I might be talking shit. I just feel like, I mean, it's weird because it's like I love these things that I grew up with, but at the same time, it's like, is it unless you have like a business where I feel like those things should be replaced. Like vinyl, you can always replace vinyl. You can always replace games and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I think even a house. If a house burned down, you can.
Right.
It's
You'll lose a
replaceable. You know what I'm
house
saying?
and some
It's like
stuff
what
in
you
it, but
can't
you can
replace.
still build you another one.
Right. Like what you can't replace is your life. Like your life is irreplaceable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like things like that, I don't like put a lot of stock in it, but I do because it's like it's memories from my childhood, but at the same time it's like it's a piece of vinyl. Like I could replace that. I can't replace my life. You know what I'm saying? Like my life is more important than collectibles. You know what I'm saying? So I guess people do put insurance and stuff like that. I don't think I would though. I don't think it's that serious enough for me to do that.
I would insure certain things because the price that you pay for insurance is probably less than the price you actually paid for one or two records. Like I would pay that $23 a month for insurance to cover all my art and all that time that I put into making a collection. Right. Because if it all goes away, you're talking about tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because it's not the actual destruction value, it's the replacement value. How much is it going to cost for me to replace this thing that I lost? So yeah, so I would look at doing it.
I mean that's a good question to ask. Like, bro, that's a good question to ask collectors. Like, I need to ask like collectors. Like, would you all put insurance on your stuff?
Yeah. It's definitely a good question to ask because sometimes it don't have to burn. It can be just be stolen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but anyway, I gotta go. I gotta get up early too, man. I got meetings that
start
before 8 o'clock.
This was great. This was a great show. Thank you, Unc, for coming through and chopping it up with us as always, and promote your stuff before we get out of here.
Echo and Essence, we putting AI music out there right now, seeing if we can take the world by storm. Just trying to put some music out there. Eventually, towards the end of the year, I want to do an album, and so I'm testing the waters right now with just some music. Man, I'm putting out some.
Delano, I sent you. I put the link in the chat. Delano, you could have came on here with us.
Yeah,
he said as soon as you leave. As soon as he comes in, you leave him.
But yeah, that and Lawrence Tears, bro. On that, I'm gonna get out of here so I can get me some rest, bro.
All right.
Thank you for having me. Hey, chat. Thank y'all for having me, chat.
Yes, appreciate it. We're gonna be back next week. Salute to everybody that came through. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Daddy Rant Podcast. It's Tribal. Peace. Yeah, man.